the game.
Hey guys, and welcome to a very special edition of GTLive.
Ooh, GTLive special event.
The specialist of editions today. So a lot of things to talk about, I guess.
Plenty to talk about today, and it should be fun, but it should also be a really special live stream.
Yeah, so obviously the southern part of the U.S. is... Oh, Steph, hold up.
Hello, everyone!
We've only done this a couple hundred times. Hey, glad you could join us for the live stream.
No problem. Anytime, friends.
Welcome to the stream.
All right, let's do this.
So this device is one that you equip onto your body, and it enables them to hear you
It
talk.
amplifies my voice.
Amplifies the voice.
Awesome. All right.
So
I'm ready now.
Yes.
I'm ready now. Okay.
I'm ready. So anyway, as a lot of you may or may not know, the U.S. earlier this week, specifically the southern part of U.S., Texas, underwent one of the worst natural disasters since, when was Hurricane Katrina? It's like a decade ago, at least.
Katrina was right before.
Anyway, well, they're gonna look it up. It's all right.
Yeah.
Anyway,
but anyway, the Houston area and the major areas around Houston are all still dealing with a ton of devastation, massive flooding, and really the problem with this storm was that it hit the U.S., but most of the time hurricanes. I'm from North Carolina. We get hurricanes a lot.
2005. Thank you.
Good
So
one.
it's been 12 years.
Yeah.
Worst natural disaster in 12 years hit the U.S. earlier this week.
Yeah. Usually when hurricanes hit the U.S., they dissipate pretty fast, so they're like there overnight and then it's kind of over. But this has been ongoing for a week or more since, since like a week ago today. It really started to become a big problem, and their entire towns underwater. Thousands and thousands of people have lost their homes, and we have, we were at least impacted, especially by a couple of, very personal stories that hit us pretty close to home.
Yeah, so if you were tuning into the live stream earlier this week, we made the tragic announcement, actually, that one of the loyal theorists who watch the live streams regularly, who was a fan of the channels, had lost his life, and as well as the lives of his whole family, as a part of the flooding that's going on in the Texas area.
Yeah.
Just tragic news. His name's Dominic. And so we wanted to figure out something that we could do to help the rescuers down there, who are the heroes, who are sacrificing themselves, their time, their energy, and their own safety to help the families in need down there.
And this is also kind of a special thing for us, because when Matthew and I do charity stuff, or when we donate to a cause, very often it's behind the scenes. It's just something that's personal to us. But because of Dominic, because we wanted to dedicate this stream to him, and because we consider, like we were saying earlier this week, we consider this live stream a really big part of our life, and we celebrate and respect and love every member of this community, and we think everyone is so important. And so we wanted to do this as a community together, all the G-tiers, F-tiers, and GT-livers out there, to just take some time to support each other, play a fun game, but also raise some money so that we can send some help down as a community, as a GTLive team, supporting the Red Cross and also the Hurricane Fund put up by Houston itself.
Yeah, so that's why we turned on Super Chat today. We tested it out a couple weeks ago with our Ask Me Anything. We figured out how it works. We figured out that it works well. And so now we've turned it on just so you guys can actually help donate. So everything that you donate will be actually, transferred directly to those charities, the Red Cross, and then the Hurricane Relief Fund that's been set up.
We have the links directly in the description below. They're the top line of the description. All of our proceeds from this live stream go straight to the Red Cross and the Hurricane Harvey Relief Fund. So if you know anyone in that area, or if you're moved to do so, we encourage everyone to donate. We will also be donating on top of what we get from Super Chat, and we're excited to support those causes. People like the Red Cross are the first responders. They're literally the first people on the ground, or in this case, in boats, rescuing people, animals, everything, and just doing whatever they can to try and get people to safety as quickly as possible.
And I have a long history with we both do, because we were both Red Cross certified lifeguards. I taught swim lessons with the Red Cross for years, so I'm a firm believer in the Red Cross and the work that they're doing, especially in times like this.
Yep.
So anyway,
we will be reading off your donations the entire stream long, while we are also playing
Undertale.
Yes.
So this, we're like, what game do we play while we're kind of doing this charity live stream? We want something that is we are always getting requested to play Undertale, asked why we never played Undertale. Honestly, by the time we would have gotten around to play it, everyone has already seen it. Everyone knows all the different endings. Everyone, we had seen playthroughs of it. We had done theories on it. It was one of those things that so much of this live stream is first reactions on our part.
And that's important.
Yeah, that we didn't want to go in and be like, oh, we're so surprised by all this detail or whatever. So anyway, we figured we wouldn't really do Undertale on the live stream, but since today is all about supporting your fellow man, helping those in need, and just kind of being a celebration of the Theorist community and the love and support that we have for each other, we're like, hey, let's play Undertale in the background while we kind of do this charity stream.
Yeah, we're going to be focusing a lot on reading off people's donations, but Undertale's a game that we love, and so we're like, yeah, let's do it. Let's get in. Let's hop in.
So that's that.
Before we start playing, just a few quick reminders if you want to engage with the stream, just by...
There are three, count them,
oh
three
my
ways
gosh,
to do it today.
It's different today!
Wow!
The first two you guys know about. If you want to send messages of support or just, talk to us about your experience playing Undertale in the chat, you can do that. Just type it on in, you guys.
Normal
it's
chat.
the chat. Just
you know
do
how
it.
it works.
You can also hit us up on Twitter using hashtag GTLive, at MattPatGT, at CordyPatrick, as usual. Hearts and stars for everyone. It's an Undertale thing. Chris, you drew a heart. Good job.
Well done.
Bud.
You drew an 8-bit heart.
Dan,
Excellent.
Dan drew
Awesome.
the excellent heart.
Well then.
Well
Well done, Dan.
Oh, he's an artist.
He is the artist.
That makes sense.
Right? Well done. I knew that heart was too good for Chris
It's
to have
taken
done
us
it.
a long time to catch on to this.
And then the third way is obviously donating through the Super Chat.
Right, which you can leave us a message during Super Chat, and we'll do our best to read off as many of those as possible or answer any questions that you send in.
Yep.
But we're going to try and just read through those as quickly as we can.
And again, all donations go to the charities.
Yep.
So,
and if you need help or don't know how to use Super Chat, I think we have the instructions in the description. Is that right?
Yes.
Somewhere? Yes. Yeah, we have. You can see how to use Super Chat in the description. It's right there, Super Chat information. Go ahead and do that. Let's support Houston, you guys.
And the last thing to really know here is, we see a lot of people be like, oh, it isn't much. Like, oh, this is all I have or whatever. Like,
Everything is much.
It doesn't matter. Whether it's a thoughtful, positive, message put out into the world, it's $1, whatever, it's $10, $100, whatever it is. You're making a difference, right? Every small piece helps here. And just taking a moment to recognize that, recognize the world around yourself and to appreciate, hey, there are people who are going through a really tough situation right now. That makes a huge difference.
Yep.
So, with that being said,
okay,
let's hop into Undertale.
And I'm going to hop into the first donations here for the Red Cross and the Houston Relief Fund. Oh my gosh, we already have so many. Yes.
Thank
oh my
you guys
gosh.
so much for your donations.
Salarax kicked it off. Thank you so much for a $50. What? What? Oh, you're gonna be
Frisk?
You're gonna be Frisk, or are you gonna be Pat Matt?
Ooh, I'm gonna be Pat Matt.
Okay, you should be Pat Matt.
I know the hardcore Undertale people are gonna be mad at me for not naming a canon name. What?
I was just gonna say, what about antimatter? Like we talked about.
Ooh, antimatter. It's too long, I think.
That would be if I was doing a genocide stream.
That's
that's true. Okay.
We're doing pacific. We're actually doing neutral.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, because we're starting from the beginning. Okay. So Salarex1 with a $50 donation says, first live stream I'll be watching without my wife with me. Third one ever not in archive land. Oh man, welcome to the world of the living, the living.
Without your wife is always there with you inside your heart.
Oh man, oh jeez, yikers.
And in your
I didn't think we got into the sappy part of this yet. Here we go. Howdy and Flowey, Flowey Flower. Okay.
Don't worry, you can keep reading.
All right, I'll keep reading.
You guys know all this stuff.
Come on, you guys, we know this.
Like when there's downtime in the donations, we'll
go
hop into
ahead
the text, but you guys know all this.
Yeah.
Like there's no need for us to kind of do the Flowery.
All right. Trendinamo with a $10 donation. Even if it's not much, I'm glad to help. It is much, and thank you so much for helping. Do I need sleep? Send a £5 donation to the people who lost everything. We're here with you. You're not alone. Stay strong. Thank you guys for doing this. Again, so much respect to you, Joy. That's awesome. Thank you so much for your message, and thank you for your donation. Cool anime girls. I wanted to donate, but couldn't do more than $5. I'm sorry. There's no need to be sorry. Like we said, everything helps, and you guys are awesome. Awesome for taking the time to donate your, like, you know, whatever, anything, honestly. So thank you so much. And I do want to say that I love you. You guys are the best. Keep being you. You as well. Keep being you also. Neko Paul. Hi, Matt Pat. Watching from Scotland. Dog Nation.
Dog Nation. The Dog Nation has participated in the super chat today, ladies and gentlemen.
His name is Neko Paul. Oh man, we found another Paul brother.
It's the fourth missing Paul brother.
They're just coming out of the woodwork today. It's Neko Paul. Maybe it's Nico. Nico Paul. Maybe.
If it's Neko, he's a chalky,
delicious
wafer.
He's an unfortunately flavored wafer. Matthew, by the way, is the only person I know other than my mom who likes Necco wafers. Just can't do it. Alistair Bull with a £5 donation. Here, some money.
Here's some money.
Yes, thank you. Well, thank you for that money. It is on its way to Houston. Alyssa Hart 88. I just wanted you guys to know I really appreciate and respect everything you do. It would mean the world if I could get a clap and a half. Also, my name is pronounced like Alice. Oh, yeah, Alice. Alice Hart.
There it is.
There it is. There we go. Oh, that's nice. That's very helpful. Thank you for your pronunciation guide and clap and a half. Yes.
It is helpful when people give.
I know.
help.
Sometimes it's really hard. Kayla Sprens says, thank you so much for doing this stream. Love you both so much and hope you know you are my heroes. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you. Thank you so much. Adam Scott, cats are better than dogs.
Wow.
That was the donation message
of
Adam Scott. Adam Scott,
we
you're
support
so right.
both cats and dogs.
It's true. While we support both.
This is a charity live stream that supports all of them.
All pets.
All the cats and the dogs.
All pets.
Hamsters as well.
Speaking of which, we don't have it specifically listed here, but
cow monsters, goat moms.
Another charity that's doing really good work in the Houston area is the ASPCA. They are rescuing pets that have gotten separated from their owners in the flooding. So they have some really cool videos on YouTube of them rescuing animals in the floods and stuff, and they're really sweet. So anyway, I was watching some of those today. Let's see. Wilner's Wonderful World sent in a donation. Thank you, Wilner's Wonderful World, for that.
Actually, speaking of the ASPCA,
yeah,
and kind of saving the animals down in the flood area.
Oh, we should have played Metroid.
Save the animals! No, that's funny. No, it's one of those things where there's been a lot of really sad pictures, but also really cute pictures coming out of it. Where I saw this one where it's this guy walking in water that's up to here.
Oh yeah.
And he's holding a deer.
Yeah, he's
above
holding
his head,
this tiny baby deer.
Tiny deer with deer with he's holding a tiny beer like this. He's saving the beers.
It's a Miller Lite. Okay.
No, he's saving the deers and he's holding all four of the legs all bundled up.
He's all folded. The little deer's all folded up. It's really cute.
It's adorable.
It's so cute.
It's really cute.
Let's see. Sky Duffy with a £5 donation. I think it's really sweet of you guys to do this stream. I have so much respect for you both. Sending my love to anyone who has been affected. Less than 3.
Heart. Less than 3.
A heart.
I believe that might be a heart.
Less than 3. Thank you,
one
Sky
of those
Duffy.
Things, we've wanted to do charity live streams for a while. The trouble with it a lot of times is that it's more complicated than you would think.
Yeah.
That being said, this time, and because now that we've tested out Super Chat and we know that it works, we recognize, and we're
We
now
didn't
that
want
we're
our
also
first Super Chat live stream to be a charity live stream either, just in case
Something
something
failed
went really
horrendously.
badly. Yeah.
But now that we know that it works, like it's such a better alternative to
Yeah.
kind of a lot of the other hurdles you have to jump through to set up these sorts of things.
Yep.
It's also one of those things too where we're in communication with YouTube, and so we can let them know when these sorts of things are happening.
Yeah.
Which is also really helpful.
Let's see. The Ice Angel Demon,
geez.
thank you for your donation. What?
Just all of a sudden, the just
Whoa!
block of
All right.
text.
Nice.
There you go. Perfect.
Oh, nice. Perfect. That's awesome. Okay.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Well done.
Lee Boothby says, in memory of Dominic and all the others, I hope the donation is helpful to those in need. Thank you very much for that. And we were very affected by his story this week, and I know that there are others out there like his as well. Just Another FNAF fan says, hey Matt, Pat, and Steph. Thank you, Just Another FNAF fan. You are a very special FNAF fan for your donation.
Speaking of Just Another FNAF fan, I need to take some time out of my day someday soon to read the new Freddy Files.
Ooh.
It's the 200-page like strategy guide for all the Five Nights at Freddy's books, or all the Five Nights at Freddy's games, as well as the books.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I believe there might be some mysterious lore hidden in there.
Yeah.
We shall see.
Oh man, that's awesome. Wow. The donations, by the way, are just pouring in. I'm on the Super Chat page so I don't miss anyone and I can read them through as they came in. But you guys, this is awesome. Thank you so much. It's like I'm seeing them like every 3 seconds now. It's amazing. So keep at it. Thank you guys so much. We're so excited to be able to do this. Let's see.
Yeah, and again, that's the reason why we're not doing all the Like, I don't want people being like, why aren't they reading the dialogue of Undertale? Because
you guys, we
you
know
are
it.
more important.
Yeah, and you guys are more important.
Here's the thing. You guys have heard this 100 times.
Yeah.
You and your donations and the messages that you're sharing, the positive support that you're sharing out there in the world is so much more important than me showing mercy to yet another frog.
Yeah. Lee Boothby, by the way, that was a 50-pound donation, so thank you so much. That was incredibly generous. Citric Gelatin with a $20 donation for the heels. Thank you. L Sanity with a 10-pound donation for those who are suffering the tragedy of Harvey. Thank you very much. Nico Paul, where is the Dog Nation? Lorcan.
Where's my Joy-Con bros?
I know.
Right, Joy-Con bros? They were from earlier.
Right? They were. Laffy Saffy with a $20 donation sends a heart. Wilner's Wonderful World again with a $5 donation. I love you guys. I hope this helps. Antioch.
Hold up, this is important.
Oh, okay, this is.
Cinnamon
Ooh.
or butterscotch?
Bee-scotch.
Yeah, you all in on the bee-scotch?
Rolling on the bee-scotch.
What do you think, Dan? Cinnamon, bee-scotch? Cinnamon.
Cinnamon,
Oh, okay.
bee-scotch.
Chris Paul.
Bee-scotch.
Bee-scotch, cinnamon. What?
Bee-scotch.
We got 2 bee-scotch.
I knew I liked you.
Jason. Cinnamon, bee-scotch.
It's bee-scotch. Bee-scotch.
You bee-scotch?
Bee-scotch.
All right, bee-scotch it is.
All right.
Oh, I see. Thank you very much for the bee-scotch.
Antioch with a $10 donation. Have family in the Houston area. This has been one of the worst natural disasters in U.S. history. And thanks to everyone else at home who could donate. And even if you can't, tell others about this. Thank you so much. That's an awesome message. And all the best to your family in the Houston area. I have family in the Houston area too. Luckily, they weren't quite as affected as some of the others, which was just, sheer luck. So I know that they have lots of friends and neighbors who are in pretty bad shape.
Right. And it's also worth noting too, like, obviously Dominic is the one who this live stream and him and his family are dedicated to.
Yeah.
But it's also one of the, like, Texas is where my first conventions were as well. Specifically Dallas, but, there's a lot of fans who traveled to Dallas to go to SGC, the Square Tech Gaming Convention, to meet with me in the earliest days of the channel. And so, this channel having found kind of like its start on the Screw Attack website, which is it's based out of Texas. like there's a lot of game theory fans out there
Yeah.
in the state, so that's the other reason why we really wanted to make sure to, support all the theorists and just everyone down there.
Yeah, exactly. Techmaster, much love to the brave people of Texas. Julianne Alfred with a $2 donation. It's true. It's like Venice up in here. Like it's thinking. That's
actually kind of exciting.
That's funny.
Venice.
Right?
That almost makes it sound romantic.
Man, I know. Like maybe everyone has gondolas. That's not true. I think that most people I've seen are like in motorboats. Josh Bowles with a $20 donation. Hey guys, I'm fairly new to the Theorist family, but I absolutely love you guys. Keep doing what you do. Much love from the barren wastelands of Kansas.
Wow.
Oh man, we've driven through Kansas actually. On the way out to California when we moved out here, we did a road trip all the way across the country, and we went through part of Texas. We also went through part of Kansas. It's true, there's not too much there.
Not a whole lot in Kansas.
Not too much in the old Kansas.
Lot of quality land.
Yes.
If
you're looking for those wide open spaces, Kansas is a good bet for you. But it's very pretty. Carrie West sends a $30 donation. Thank you so much. PT Swiggins with a $2 donation. Praying for the ones hurt and those we have lost. Chris GS also sends a $2 donation, as well as just another FNAF fan sending another $5.
Sorry, the stone is being difficult.
Leave no stone unturned, Matthew.
Truly, we have not.
Black Sun 388 sends $10, helping my fellow Texans in their time of need. Much love, Matt and Steph, for this stream.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Fred Rivera sends a donation for the relief. Anders Grav, who sends this is Netherlands currency. I know because we pay one of our editors lives in the Netherlands, and when we pay him for his editing, it's paid in NOK.
What's NOK stand for?
What is it? It's Norwegian. What is it? Does anybody know?
Kroner?
Kromulen.
Norwegian official currency with a K?
Uh-huh.
It's beautiful. I love it. Isn't it Kroner?
Is it Kroner?
I don't know.
Hold on, wait.
Not okay. That is
not
what
okay,
it
no.
stands for. That is not what it stands for.
Currency.
NOK stand for currency. Not okay.
Currency.
Still says not okay.
Hold on. We gotta figure this out, you guys. Norwegian krone. Norwegian krone. There we go.
That kind of works, right?
200 Norwegian krone. Thank you for your donation. Along with the message, hey, J.K. Rowling just made an official quiz to discover your personal Patronus. Ooh. Mine is a husky. Oh man. That sounds pretty good.
That's
it's
pretty cool.
Apparently on Pottermore, and Anders Grab wants everyone to take it. Also, my birthday was a couple of days ago. Birthday clap and a half. Yeah, birthday clap and a half. Mm-hmm.
1 second, I've gotta avoid.
Here, we'll do a little.
I gotta avoid the tears of the clown, and by clown I mean ghost, and by ghost I mean Naps the Blook.
Rolinda the Ninja, thank you for your $5 donation. Sam F, thank you for your $10 donation. I wanted to say thank you for this. I have family in Texas, including my fiance. Thankfully, they're all safe, but their friends have been devastated. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. That's great.
Naps the Blook's feeling better.
Deli Often sends a donation as well as many emoji. Thank you for your emoji. Thank you, Wolfio, for your donation. I am Rain. I can't interpret that. Anyway, sends a $5 donation and says, hope everyone in Texas is okay. Here's my birthday money to help. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you so
that's
much.
So incredible.
Thank you so much.
That's amazing.
That's awesome.
Seriously, that's so generous of you. Thank you.
Yeah. Ghostman sends $1. Thank you so much for your donation. PT Swiggins sends a donation and says hashtag relief for Texas. Ceiling Ninja sends $15 and says we need to support each other in this world. A little compassion goes a long way. Absolutely. Oh, you guys, this is also nice.
You guys are the best.
Yeah, Perrin Kilzada sends $5 and says, thanks so much for this. Love the Game Theorists to an extent I can't explain. Lots of love from Houston. Oh, thank you so much. Morkim287 sends $5 and says, love you guys. Would you consider playing Danganronpa on stream? Thanks for all you do, and this is a great charity stream. Would we ever?
Of course we would.
Yes.
We've only heard you guys requesting it like nobody's business.
Like 100 times. Yeah, absolutely. It is up and coming on the live streams.
It is, although it might take a little bit.
Yeah, it might take a little bit.
Because unfortunately, I mean, fortunately and unfortunately, is the fact that we're going to be headed to Australia next week.
Whoop whoop. We're
Which is
heading
cool.
to VidCon Australia.
But what
Which is
that
nice.
means is it means we might be,
Yeah.
we might be gone for a little bit because we'll be traveling, so.
Yeah. Nick Doby, thank you for your $10 donation. And Rebecca Walilko, thank you for your $10 donation. And she says, thank you for bringing this community together and using your platform for a good cause. Sending love to everyone in Houston. I know it isn't much, but every bit counts.
Does.
Orae says, I can't afford much, but I'll do what I can. Thank you so much for your $5 donation. It's awesome. Aaron Carr, 488 sends £5. Thank you for your donation. Durekitsune sends $10 and says, living in Lake Jackson, Texas. Hope that helps up in Houston. Let's see. Let's see. Zrestos, Christos, Christos Alexiou, I think. So it's Greek. But
It's Greek names.
but it's €1 donation. Thank you so much. Creative MAM sends $10. Thank you so much. Hanagar sends a donation and says, trying to organize a charity horse performance at my barn to raise funds for the people and animals down there. So I can't donate a lot right now. Hopefully this still helps. Absolutely. Thank you so much for your donation. Smack Dude sends £5 and says, hey guys, love this show. Quick question. Will you guys read fanfics about you on GTLive?
Oh, what a great idea.
Oh,
I
man.
love it.
Sure.
Let's totally do it.
It makes me a little bit afraid, but I'm in. I would do it. Totally.
Usually our fanfics are all about adopting children, so
Yeah.
totally.
Yeah, we seem to adopt a lot of people in fanfic. Lava Dreamer says, can we get it actually says a call and a half for the rescuers, but maybe it's a clap and a half. We might not be able to do a call and a half other than like, call.
A call or a call?
Call. But we could also clap and a half.
Call!
We could also clap and a half for the rescuers.
We can do that too.
Let's see. Amelia Jane sends a €10 donation and says, you are some of the best people. Your heart and morality never fails to amaze. Thank you so much. Love from Belgium. We had someone from Belgium visit us during VidCon Europe in Amsterdam earlier this year, and they brought us Belgian chocolate, and it is everything that it is supposed to be.
Belgian chocolate is
It
amazing.
is awesome. Yuki Shinigami sends $5.
Oh, no, Shinigami.
I know,
The
Shinigami.
death god is here.
Says,
No.
I can't do much, but I hope even a little helps. It absolutely does. Thank you so much. Book Owl sends a donation of $5. Something Amazing sends an amazing $10. Wheelie sends $20 and says, this is incredible. Thank you for always having your hearts in the right place. Absolutely. Thank you for your donation. Lexi Carbelning says, Carbelning. Oh my gosh. These are hard last
Perfect.
names today.
You're doing great,
Sends
Steph.
$10. Simon says sends $10. ElectroGamer858 sends $5 and says, helping my fellow Texans, this is for you guys. Gunnar Carlton sends $5 and says, you guys are awesome. Keep doing what you're doing. Love both of you. And we love all of you guys.
Thank you.
Eddie Ember sends $200. Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
Oh my gosh,
I
that's
was like,
amazing.
I think I'm reading this wrong. Thank you so much.
Wow.
From Canada. And says, thank you for doing this stream. Glad I can contribute. I'm developing the fan game GTLive An Untold Story on
Whoa!
GameSoul.
I
Oh my
wanna
gosh,
hear the
that's
Untold Story.
awesome, right?
I want to know what we're up to.
I have a request for the community. I'm looking for Twitter messages to put into the game. Tweet with hashtag GT Story to possibly have your tweet in the game.
Oh, that's cool.
awesome. So if you want to participate in a GT fan game that's being made by Eddie Ember, make sure to tweet at the hashtag is hashtag GT Story. That's awesome. That's so cool.
That's amazing.
David Radke, thank you for your donation.
We do have a lot, it is worth mentioning, we do have a lot of fan games that have been submitted recently.
Yeah.
A lot of them that we have to look through. So, Jason.
That'll
We
be
have
fun.
a good chunk downloaded even.
Yeah, you have a bunch
Sweet.
downloaded as well?
Yes.
Great, perfect.
Awesome. Jason Kendro sends a donation and says, I want to suggest for GTLive, a little known indie point and click mystery game series that's the main made for Nancy Drew, specifically the spooky 11th one. Nancy Drew mystery games.
Are we gonna play Nancy Drew games?
On GTLive.
All
You
the
heard it
best
here first.
Nancy Drew games.
Yes. I've seen these before. I've seen these games.
Oh wait, are they
Nancy,
things?
Yeah, they're a thing. Oh yeah, they've been around for years actually.
What are they?
I've only played.
So are they like?
I've only played 2 of them, but they used to have them for PC and stuff.
Are those
My
games?
mom used to buy them.
Those aren't the like spot the mystery, like spot the clues.
Yeah, they're like point and click. You have to solve the mystery. It's a point and click adventure.
Really?
With Nancy Drew.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, it is. Chaz Myers, thank you for your donation. Dirk Pep, thank you for your donation. Tarnished Dragon sends $35. Thank you so much for your donation. B Coda Z sends $10. Thank you so much for your donation. Nathaniel Williams sends $10 and says, Houstonian here, thank you. Preston Bussard sends $200. This is amazing.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm so sorry for the tragic loss of your fan. It impacts us all. Please accept this donation as my gift to the cause. I love what you guys are doing. It shows how great you guys are.
Thank you.
Thank you for this. I worked hard for this money. Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
Preston, that's amazing.
That's amazing.
Seriously.
Seriously, clap and a half to you, and to everyone who's donating. Thank you so much. We're so excited to be able to do this, and obviously sad that it needs to be done, but we are really proud to be able to participate, so thank you.
Yeah, it's one of those things that like you never want to have happen, you know, and it's such a sad thing that moments like this do occur.
Yeah.
But you know, the fact that we are in a position that we can kind of try and help in some small way,
Yeah.
makes such a huge difference. Like I don't know. That's one of the best things about the position that you guys have enabled us to be in, is that we're able to, you know, slowly make a positive difference in other people's lives on a day-to-day basis, whether it's something as stupid as hopping on the live stream and joking about like animatronics or whatever.
Yeah.
And on days like today where, you know, every small donation, raising awareness of a problem that's happening, you know, communicating about kind of the needs of others, like that's really important.
Yeah.
And so thank you guys for caring enough to donate, to listen to today's stream, to reach out to, you know, the Texans out there, and to just send your love and support and prayers and donations and all that.
Yep, absolutely.
I'm doing this right? I forget how I do this. I think I'm just supposed to keep
Someone help
going.
Matthew.
What?
Okay. All right. Tessa Jarvis.
I remember I spent the first time I played the game, which it's been a while. Like, I haven't had to play the game all the way through in a while, and I forgot, like, this section. I feel like it took me a while to figure out what I was supposed to do, because you're supposed to do the same thing like over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay. So Rini Beanie says, you guys always put a smile on my face. Thank you guys so much for being you. GTLive is my favorite part of the day. It's not a lot, but I hope this helps. Thank you so much. Rini's donation was $20. Tessa Jarvis sends $10 and says, can I get a clap and a half for my 18th birthday yesterday?
Woo!
Absolutely. Thank you so much for your
birthday.
donation. Woo woo,
Happy
party.
18th.
Yeah. David sends €2 and says, it's not much, but I'll help with what I can. Thank you so much. Matthew Moser sends $5 and says, Matt Pat, did you work for the Screen Junkies?
I did, actually.
Yeah,
Yes.
or sort of next to them. I guess for them, kind of.
Kind of.
Not directly for them.
So I was, for a while, the director of digital strategy at Defy.
Who owns Screen Junkies.
Who owns Screen Junkies, and who also they also own Smosh, as well as the Clever channels. And so, even though I didn't work directly on the channel, I advised them on things like end screens, programming, you know, what episodes they should be doing next as far as honest trailers. We did a bunch of fan engagement stuff, and I kind of helped them through that. So yeah, you can see me for literally a split second.
In one video.
I think it was was it either a Christmas special, or it was a 100th. It might have been the 100th honest trailer or something like that, but it was one of the big kind of commemorative moments, and so they brought out the whole team, and I'm there in the for literally a split second off in the corner. But yeah, I totally did, and Andy and the whole team over there is great.
Yep. Tbears99, thank you for your donation.
Fun fact, they also do the Almi channel, if you've ever seen it.
Oh, yeah.
Where they have a blacksmith who actually recreates famous video game weapons,
And
anime
movie
weapons, things like that.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And so that was another part of my job as it related to those channels, was I helped them decide what weapon should be made next, which was like the ultimate fan experience for me, because it's like, oh, I get a blacksmith to actually like make some of my favorite weapons, which is cool. And I remember the first one that I told them that they had to do was the Zelda Master Sword.
Oh, so smart.
They screwed up the color of the pommel a little bit. I know, like. I will say that, and I knew as soon as I saw how the video turned out, because I wasn't there, like, actually directing videos or anything, but I knew as soon as it came back, I'm like, they're going to get a lot of fan comments about the color. Did they get the hate? They did. I mean, they didn't get hate, but they're like, oh, the pommel's the wrong color, which I get. But. Man.
Let's see. Lady Risa, thank you for your donation. Lady Risa says, prayers to all. Caleb Polanski says, as a Texan, thank you so much for doing this to help those affected here. Also, please do a theory on Voltron or Persona. Okay, thanks, bye.
Okay, thanks, bye.
Okay, thanks, bye. Thank you for your donation. Dat1Turtle sends $20 and says, I'm glad I can help anybody in need. Turtle. It has a little turtle emoji. It's really cute.
Turtle does that.
Thank you. Theron Howard sends $5 and says, hi, I don't have much, but I wanted to help, so here's some. I'm a college student studying game development, and I've been a fan for a long time. That's so awesome. Thank you. Diego Says sends $5 and says, hey guys, I live in the Houston area, and it's devastating. I'm so lucky that I have not been as affected as others, and I want to help. Hope this helps. Absolutely. Kimium sends $10 and says, not sure what to say. Finally out of archive land because I wish to donate for a great cause. That's awesome. Thank you so much for joining and for being here live. Jason Sendro or Kendro sends $5 and says, you didn't do a Mystery Science Theater 3K theory when it returned on Netflix. Oh, you...
I did not. That is an accurate assessment of what happened.
A main show I care about, and you evaded it. Are you not a big enough fan?
I'm sorry. Actually, I've never actually watched a Mystery Science Theater 3000 thing. Should I do that? Is that a thing I should do?
Can anybody in the room vouch for it? Anybody seen it?
I haven't seen the new.
Yeah, I haven't seen the new one either.
No.
The old stuff, yeah.
The old stuff's classic. Chloe Brady sends $5 and says, love you guys. Rogue Blade sends $10 and says, will you play Zelda Breath of the Wild again? You said you were going to go straight for Ganon. You'll die in the field, but I'd sure still like to watch that. I love watching y'all, and you never fail to make me smile.
I actually haven't. So I played Breath of the Wild. We did it on the stream, and then we went away on vacation for a while, which is why it ended up kind of like
or was it like VidCon and stuff? I forget. Anyway.
Yeah. But we were gonna head straight to Ganon. And in my own game, in my own playthrough, I headed straight to Ganon too.
Yeah, because Matthew is doesn't like to do like the open world stuff. He just doesn't do it. Oh well, I can't convince him. Sorry guys.
You can't convince me, but maybe one day.
Yeah.
Maybe one day.
Troop Cap.
Because I haven't continued that save file.
Yeah. Troop Captain sends $5 and says, hey Matt, Pat, any Kingdom Hearts in the future? Oh, Kingdom Hearts is so hard to cover.
Yes. You can bet there'll be Kingdom Hearts in the future. The problem is the theories are just like super complicated.
Yeah.
Because there's so many weird characters and awkward lore and stuff. It's tough.
Aw, shoot, I lost my place. Hold on.
Oh no!
Hold on, I gotta find out where we are.
And also, we're going for, like, Stephanie is doing all the talking this time because, well, one, I have to play, but two is because...
It like updated or something.
Oh no!
Okay. No, it's okay. I've still got everybody, but we just weren't in the exact same order that we were before. Okay, Mr. Slimy sends $5. Thank you for your donation. Tyler Common sends $10 and says, fun fact, if every Game Theory subscriber got together and made our own country, we'd be the 100th largest nation in the world.
That's pretty awesome.
Ooh, that's awesome.
That's pretty sweet.
Tails292 sends $10 and says, hello, GTLive crew. You are all amazing, and I'm glad to donate for a good cause. Question, have you watched Ruby by Rooster Teeth? If so, what are your thoughts, and who's your favorite character? Ooh. I've only seen a couple episodes. I'm just going to fess up and say it. It's been on my list for a long time, and I've seen some of it. We're good friends with the Rooster Teeth guys. I know it's great. I just haven't watched it.
Here we go. Sorry, I escaped the ruins.
Good one.
Look, I'm getting a hug.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
We're about to meet Ness.
Sweet.
Or Sans. Who maybe Ness, but probably isn't
No,
Ness.
probably not Ness.
Probably definitely not Ness.
Probably not.
It's so sad. This is sad. This is a sad moment, Steph. Sad.
Aw, there we go. Okay.
All right. And we're peacing out. And we're gone.
Okay.
And we're just heading out.
Maddie A sends $20 and says, "Thank you guys so much for giving us a platform to spread out love." That's awesome.
To the Ruby question, actually, I watched one episode, got distracted, got pulled away from it, unfortunately, by another show, I think, or it was something that someone else was asking me to watch. And so like Stephanie, it is on my to-do list. And I know that I want to do a theory about it, because it's also one of the most requested for theories. It'll happen one of these days. I just need to set aside time to actually watch through the whole series. Stephanie's looking hard for this one.
Hold on. I'm trying. Okay. Oh, gosh. Okay. Wowzers. There are a lot of these. Okay. Martha G sends $20 from Mexico and says, "Greetings from Mexico. I hope this helps." Parzival's Palace sends $5 and says, "God bless you, GT crew. I'm so glad to be able to help out. Thank you." Felicity Hyams.
Sorry.
What? Oh, go ahead.
No, real quick with the Flowey thing. It's funny because Flowey, it's like, oh, when you meet a relentless killer, you'll die over and over again. Fun fact: the first time I played Undertale, again, this was off stream or whatever, but the first time I played Undertale, I didn't actually die in the Photoshop Flowey fight.
Oh, yeah.
Which was, like, so exciting.
Right? It's like, what happens if you don't
so
die?
Thrilling. No,
yeah.
Nothing happens. You just don't restart the game.
Yeah.
But I was, like, really proud of that moment, because it's a really intense battle.
Oh, it is. And it was really hard.
Especially when you're going on a neutral route, and so you're just kind of got your basic life. And so I got hit a bunch, but I was able to kind of survive until the last minute, until they start healing you at the end. So it was like, I felt really good about that. I just wanted to brag because it would have been one of those cool moments to show on stream, but I was playing it on my own. So
yeah.
Hashtag humble brag.
There you go. Good one.
Sorry.
Okay.
Back to donations.
Okay, we got a lot. I just want to make sure we read off as many as we can during the stream. We'll read off as many as we're able to fit in. Felicity Hyam sends $5.01. As someone who lived in the area affected by Hurricane Sandy, I know how much even a little donation can go. Hope everyone affected stays safe. Absolutely right. And when I was little, in North Carolina, we had Hurricane Fran and Hurricane Floyd. Both of those were absolutely devastating.
So me living in Ohio, I never experienced a hurricane.
You had tornadoes, which are also
I grew up
incredibly
terrified of
scary.
tornadoes, but they're a much more concentrated. Like, hurricanes are just large and devastating.
Yeah.
For tornadoes, they really just and this is without exaggeration, it's like there's a house standing here, there's a house standing here, and then, like, the house in between them is destroyed because, like, they're so precise in what they, like, pinpoint or hit. Yeah. So that was always what freaked me out. Was I grew up in the Midwest, and there's a lot of tornadoes that go through there, so that was scary for me. But
yeah, but hurricanes are just different. I think I'm just as scared of tornadoes as I am of hurricanes. But when my first experience with a big hurricane was Hurricane Fran. My family had just built a house actually, and we were in it for maybe a year and a half, and it got hit by Hurricane Fran. And I just remember we didn't have electricity for a week. We didn't have water for
that long?
Yeah, we didn't have water for 10 days. We had like a kiddie pool in the backyard. We would like take buckets from it and like use it to flush the toilets, but you couldn't drink it or anything like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Why couldn't you drink the water?
Because it's contaminated. It's just like
it's
outdoor
rainwater.
water. It's not rainwater. It's not really rain. It's like muddy,
it wasn't freshly
collected water. So yeah, and all of my neighbors were out, and the trees were down, so no one could get to us, and all this stuff. It was really scary. So yeah, those storms are incredibly serious.
So my family just left this morning. My parents, who've been visiting all this week, they just left, and it's funny to talk about kind of like disaster preparedness and things like that. So my dad was really paranoid about Y2K, which if you weren't alive back then or you were too young to kind of experience this, everyone was really worried about computers.
Yeah.
Because they only know the last 2 digits of the year back then or whatever. Like that was the fear. And so everyone's like, oh no, it's 1999. when it becomes the year 2000, all the dates are gonna switch to 00, and the computers are
They're all
gonna
gonna
flip
crash.
out. They're all gonna
All
crash.
of our banks are gonna collapse. and-
All,
oh
yeah, all the banks are gonna collapse. All the money in the world is gonna be lost. It's all gonna disappear, right? It was weird. It was a weird
It was a
time.
weird time.
I was also very skeptical that this was a thing that would happen, but
Yeah.
people were convinced. The news outlets were convinced that this was the end of the
Y2K,
world.
Y2K.
Y2K
Oh my
fears,
God.
and everyone was like counting down on like New Year's Eve and like
It was weird.
expecting like a mass worldwide blackout or whatever. Obviously, it didn't happen, but everyone was prepping for
Just in case.
it. Everyone was disaster preparedness prepping, and I remember my dad got all sorts of materials for this. We literally had.
You guys have bottles of water.
We
jugs
had
of water.
giant the giant like water cooler
Oh
jugs.
yeah.
All lining like kind of like a closet that we had in our basement. He bought a special hand crank powered radio that came with a light. It was the Bajan with a light. The company name was Bajan, so we always called it the Bajan with a light. But you would crank it like for 15 minutes, and it would give you like 45 minutes of radio power and like and light, and so you could have a little like dim light, and that was gonna be the thing that if everything crashed,
That was gonna save you.
it was gonna be the Bajan with a light.
Bajan.
The Bajan with a light was the thing that would save us. I think he still has it to this day.
My
but no,
mom
and we had all
still-
sorts of canned food and this and that, and over
My
time
mom
we had
leaves
to kind
canned
of like
food in the
eat
garage
up.
now. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, and jugs of water. It's always there. Going into hurricane season. All right. Well, hop back into the donations. H. Ledge sends $20 and says, "Thank you so much for being an inspiration. I've been with you guys since the beginning. Let's help our friends in Texas. All the best to those who have been affected." Snarky Jinx sends $5 and says, "GTLive never fails to make my day. Thank you guys. Love you guys. Hope this helps." Rebecca Roxabenz sends $5 and says, "You guys rock for doing all this. I give a clap and a half to you. You guys rock for this, and we give a clap and a half right back."
Indeed.
What?
Are,
Okay.
Are you just saying? Are you just saying the word, Stephanie? Are you not actually delivering the clap and a half? There
Boom.
it is.
Clap and a half
There,
delivered.
done. It has been sent.
Avril Mara sends $15.50 and says,
Very precise.
Much love for those in Houston and any other affected area. Hoping help goes soon. Ninja Puddles sends $5 and says, "Hey guys, it's great that you are doing this. Much love and support to those people affected in Texas. Also, clap and a half. Yes.
Clap and a half.
Clap and a half." Holden Finley sends $10 and says, "Rest in peace, Dominic. May you and your family fly fueled by all those who miss you with your family to soar above this world's troubles."
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
That's so nice.
That's so beautiful.
For this is not a theory, it's truth. And I game theory too.
And I game theory too. It kind of trailed off there a little bit at the end. It was beautiful. Maybe it was just poetic.
But the sentiment was beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Maybe William Carlos Williams style.
Right. Zach Lugin sends $5 and says, "Thanks for setting this up, guys. I wish I could do more for everyone affected, but it's heartening to see everyone pull together."
Absolutely. Thank you guys.
JC Raven Key sends $5 and says, "I wish I could send more, so I send this much along with all of my support to everyone working hard to help the people in Texas. #help out." Thank you for your donation. Brian Narvaez sends $10 and says, "You guys always inspire me and thousands of others, and now I can put that toward a good cause." Thank you. Dragon Song 94 sends $5 and says, "Thank you for doing this stream. Separately, thank you for making me feel like I'm never alone. I'm grateful for the Theorist family." We are grateful for you guys. Thank you so much. Fed Rivera sends $2 and says, "It's Fed, not Fred, but it's okay." Oh, sorry. Maybe they sent it before. Thank you, Fed Rivera. Anime Daydreamer sends $5 and says, "This is for everyone in Texas. Stay strong." Also, Matt, Pat, Steph, Jason, Chris, and everyone on the Theorist team, you are absolutely amazing. Stay epic. You as well.
We're epic.
Epic.
I like it.
Nat Cat sends $5 and says, "Have you ever heard of any fan-made AUs? If so, which is your fave? Also, stab and a half for me, my friends, and kitties."
Stab and a half for the kitties?
Yeah. Fan-made AUs?
AU.
AU.
What's an AU?
What's an AU, guys?
Do you know what an AU is? Should I know this?
Alternate universe? I don't know.
alternate universe,
Check
the one
AU
Jason
really
lives
quick.
in.
Fan-made
Yeah,
AU.
let's learn something new, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what a
What's an
a
AU?
fan-made AU.
I'll keep reading.
I feel like
reading
I've
my-
heard that before, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, Google says it's an astronomical unit.
I don't think it's an
I don't think
astronomical.
that's
I'm
the
thinking
right-
maybe not.
Light year. Light years are definitely my favorite astronomical unit. Gotta be.
Urban
100%.
Dictionary?
Alternate universe.
Okay.
Is it alternate
Hey
universe?
yo.
Fan-made alternate universe?
Yes, AU simply means alternate universe in fanfiction forms.
Really? No
See?
way.
This guy knows what's up.
Ha.
Nerd.
Context clues, man.
Well,
Context
sure,
clues.
context clues. Fictional fan-made
Fan-made.
alternate universe. I like the universe where Mario's a sociopath. That was made by us. No,
That was a sad universe.
That's-
Here, you think about it. I'm gonna read a couple more.
for me, no, I got it.
Okay, you got it.
I got it.
You got it.
I don't know. I thought we play a lot of fan games, right? I like the Earthbound Undertale kind of like crossover universe. Undertale has a lot of alternate universes that I think are really cool, like some of the takes on where Gaster goes to, things like that.
Gold. Gold. Fan made gold. What? No. People are saying AU is gold. Ha ha ha.
Ah.
Anyway,
It was gold. Fan made gold. I get it.
there it
It's
is.
jokes. It's a periodic table. Sorry,
There.
I'm just familiar with the MJ that we learned yesterday
Right.
on the live
420.
stream. 420. Element 420. Blazing every day.
Ah, boy. Chloe. God.
Chloe, man. That's up on the GTLive archive stream.
Yep.
Archive channel. But also, like, so Undertale has a lot of good ones. And then FNAF has a lot of good alternate
Sure.
universes as well.
GTLive has some good ones.
I mean, the twisted one, like the novels are almost like fan-made AUs in a lot of ways. I think the T-Jock universe is like, and
That's a
it could
good
be
one.
recency effect. I don't know.
Coloring your judgment.
Yeah,
That's okay.
sorry.
That's okay. Patrexi sends a donation and says, "Love y'all. My Kahoot bot network thanks you so much."
Oh, excellent.
Oh, we're one of
The
he's one of
Kahoot
the
botnet.
one of the Kahooters who had a botnet going on while we were playing. Caroline Nixon sends $20 and says, "Hey guys, glad you are doing this. It's so good to see so many people helping out. Thank you." Carnival Cat sends $5 and says, "Sending lots of love for whatever I can afford right now. Keep safe, everyone, because somebody really cares about you, kid. Lots of love, a theorist." That's awesome. Wendy Pratt sends $5 and says, "Hi guys, good vibes for Houston." Undertale Mewtwo sends $5 and says, "I'm so glad to help, but unfortunately I only had $5, so I can't do too much." You donated, and that's awesome. Thank you.
Again, this is one of those things, and just as a reminder, like, it doesn't have to be a lot. You know,
Yeah.
every little bit helps, and even if you don't donate or you can't donate right now, there's nothing wrong with that. Don't feel bad.
Yeah. Thank you so much for every donation. Sam Kipp sends $2 and says, "Send my love." Marisi sends $10 from Canada and says, "Much love to everyone affected. XOXO from Northern Canada." Ryan Girardeau, I think, sends $5 and says, "Hope this can help someone in need. Also, have you seen the image on Scott Games and what do you think of it?"
Wait, there's a new teaser image on Scott
I-
Games. What's the new one?
I don't know.
There's a new one?
I don't know.
I don't know what it is.
Let's see.
Sorry, didn't know. I was not aware. I was so
Oh,
excited by Twisted
it's
Ones.
this one. This one's been there for a little while.
Oh, the rainbow, the
Yeah.
J rainbow. Mm-hmm. I think it's a teaser as far as what his next troll game is gonna be. I think it's gonna be like he made a hint when he canceled FNAF 6. He's like, maybe I'll do a Diner Tycoon game or Pizza Hut Tycoon game or Pizzeria Tycoon game. I think that teaser on Scott Games right now is a reference to the game that he is making for that.
Okay.
That's my guess.
Space Guy 5234 sends $5 and says, "Hi, I would like to thank you for all the donations and everything. I am one of the ones hurt by the hurricane, and thank you for your help."
Of course.
Awesome.
Hopefully this helps.
Yep. ElectroGamer58 sends $2 and says, "We met at SGC. Love you guys. Love to fellow Texans." Awesome. SGC is so much fun.
Right, again, and that goes back to what I said earlier, which is, you know, there's a lot of loyal theorists down in Texas who are affected right now, and so as much as we can, if we can help, that makes all the difference.
Alpha Omega 0001 sends $200 and says, "Thank you so much for your proactive support in the relief efforts. My old church was in that area, and I had a lot of friends in that area. This is my first live stream in a while, but I've been with you for a while, so clap and a half. Clap and a half.
Absolutely, you can get a clap and a half. Thank
Nice.
you for your donation.
Thank you so much.
Also, it's worth noticing, I've never really noticed this before, it's a bit weird that Papyrus's footsteps only start at the bottom of the screen. Is it a detail as to Papyrus's true nature? Could it be? It's not.
No.
That's not useful at all.
Jacob Zelak sends. Ooh. Oh gosh. I
What?
need to look up another currency code.
Oh, we got a new currency code?
Yeah.
We're learning so much about different currencies.
Hold on. Oh, it's a Polish zlotki.
Oh, a Polish zlotki.
Zloty. A Polish zloty.
Oh, zlotki.
Thank you for your donation. Lofter sends $15 and says, I actually cried a little when I saw the adults react to game theory. Proud of y'all. Been here a while, and it's so great watching you grow, yet stay the same.
Thank you.
That's awesome. Thank you.
So, real quick, I know you have a lot of donations to go through, but real quick, it's worth mentioning. I don't know if you've seen the speed run that they did. You guys know that I'm a big fan of speed runs. If you saw the speed run of Undertale, he does it in like an hour. It's
Oh
incredible.
my gosh, it's amazing.
He uses the punch card that you're able to get from this guy. Or one of the vendors, I forget if it's here or wherever, but he gives you the punch card, and there's some weird stuff that you can do with it that allows you to like basically glitch through all the maps in the game and fast forward yourself to the end. It's incredible. It's available on YouTube. If you haven't seen it, it's a must watch. It is great.
Yep. Yeah, it's a great speedrun.
It's a
It is.
phenomenal
It's awesome.
speedrun.
Gabby and Cheese sends $20 and says, but the earth refused to die. True heroes.
Oh.
Thank you for your donation. Natby sends $2 and from Canada and says, all those who have lives lost will always be in our hearts. Thorn of the Crown 14 sends $5 and says, money is tight, but I'm giving blood tomorrow. Please take a moment to talk about the importance of blood and platelet donation during a crisis. They're absolutely right. Donating blood is one of the absolute best things you can do if you're even remotely near the Texas area, especially. Blood donations are, always in really short supply during natural disasters and crises. So if you're able to do it and you are in like a state of health where you can do that, please consider it. It is really important. And platelet donation is especially special, so that's awesome. My mom donates blood once every 2 months or something like that. She's really into it.
It is true. It's also,
and they give you free cookies, you guys. If you donate, they give you free cookies. Isn't that right?
It's true.
Yeah. And orange
you can't
juice.
be right.
Also orange juice. It's all about the blood sugar.
It's the donation that gives back to you.
Right?
Honestly, it's like you get a free
Donation that
meal.
keeps on
All you gotta
giving.
do is stick a needle in your arm for a little bit. Speaking of my over-competitiveness, which I'm not, but speaking of giving blood, it leads me to talk about my over-competitiveness.
That's definitely a logical segue.
Right? Which is the fact that I have this weird thing where when I give blood, I actually try to fill the bag as fast as possible.
Oh, no! Oh, that's so gross. That's so gross.
In school, we used to have races. You could sign up to verse off with certain teachers.
Are
and
you
race
wait?
them.
Really? You would
What?
race your own teachers?
Yep.
No way!
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. I thought I was just insane myself, but that's
Apparently
cool. I feel
not. You're
feel like I'm
behind.
no longer
You're
insane.
behind. You gotta catch up now.
Give more blood!
Go, 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 go! Oh,
Oh, look at that vein! Pop that vein!
no, don't do that. Don't do that. No, no. Stop it!
Push the button!
I have been complimented. Whenever I give blood or I have to have blood drawn, I do get complimented on my veins. I apparently have excellent veins. Look at that
I
thing.
was always
at
attracted
that
to you
thing.
based on your veins. It's
like
true.
it's massive. Oh, it's like a blood superhighway in there. I have a cousin who's an EMT, and the last time I went to visit, we were like literally just driving in the car, and he randomly commented like, "Oh, you have great veins. You should let people practice on you," because people who are training to be nurses and EMTs have to practice like finding a vein, but it's really hard to practice on people who don't have visible veins.
It's true.
Anyway, there's our blood giving stories, everyone.
I'm pretty stoked about the level of poppage in my veins.
Oh,
I feel like I have
God.
strong veins as well. Here.
Are you totally swole? Totally swole.
Another fun Undertale story about the first time I played this. I actually petted the lesser dog there for probably about 15 minutes. while I was, because his head goes all the way around the screen, and I kept going to see just how far it would go. So I just kept petting him. It was great. It didn't really yield all that much. It's one of those things where it was just a fun Easter egg, but nothing ever came of it.
Probably a sweet potato sends 10, I think it's Australian dollars, and says, hi, check out color_alchemist on Twitter, please. I did some doodles.
Ooh, absolutely.
Awesome. Check that out, guys. Also, sending thoughts to Texas from Australia. Cyclones and hurricanes are rough. Clap and a half for everyone watching. Much love. Thank you. Probably a sweet potato. Wouldn't that be funny if the next person who donated, their name was maybe a yam?
I killed myself.
You'd have like probably a sweet potato, and then you'd have maybe a yam. I think it would be great.
That was
Boop.
delightful. Thank you. Thank you for that. That was delightful stuff.
Cute Ninja Girl 00
So good.
sends $20 and says, love the show. I try to watch every day. My heart goes out to Texas. Thank you for your donation. Smack Dude sends £5 and says, this one's for Dominic. R.I.P. buddy. Have fun theorizing in heaven. Oh, that's so nice. Carle Purcell sends $5 and says, I don't have a lot, but I can spare this. Thank you very much for your donation. Max D. Zorro sends $50 and says, in honor of the people and animals, God is with you. Thank you, Max D. Zorro, for your awesome donation. Desiree Flores sends $2 and says, new to your channel, loving the live streams. Thank you so much for watching. Blossom Doll sends $5 and says, love your channel. Thanks for helping. Edward Smelly sends £5 and says, you two are my greatest idols, and I want to grow up to be like you more than anything. Oh my gosh, that's so nice.
Thank you.
It's amazing what you guys do like this. Love you guys so much, Ed.
You guys are amazing.
Thank you so much. Mima sends sends $2 from Canada and says, a clap and a half for Texas.
From Canada.
It's actually a clap and a half for Texas, but we can say it's Texas.
We can assume it's Texas.
We'll assume
maybe
it's Texas.
Maybe it's a very specific person who has the name Texa,
Texa.
which is very similar to Texas.
That would be a cute name. Texa.
Texa?
Chelsea sends $2 and says, sending all my love to you all, and Houston. Shadow Ancient sends $2 and says, may everyone affected find peace. The Imago Simon Weinstein sends $10 and says, I hope this helps those in Texas. Stay determined. Jonathan Clement, thank you for your donation. Jonathan says, let's make this fun. Over 9,000! We are getting so many donations in. I wouldn't be surprised if we got into some pretty awesome numbers here, you guys. James Carlton sends $5 and says, you guys are awesome. Keep doing great things. Carrie13 Exana sends $5 and says, thank you guys for doing this. Katie Crafts sends €5 and says, I don't have too much as a student, but I hope this helps. GTLive, I love you guys. Thanks so much for helping out in Houston. Hope everyone is okay. Thank you so much for your donation. Jay Kaufman sends $20 and says, this will likely put me over budget for this month, but they need it more than I do. That's incredibly generous.
Thoughtful of you. Thank you.
You so much. Camille Pelnikowski sends, we have another Polish Zloty. Thank you for your donation. We also have Aaron Madden, who sends $50 and says, I hope that everyone who needs it can get the help they need and are able to get back on their feet. Stay strong, help your neighbors, and please pay attention to any boiled water advisories that are issued. Yes, if you're anywhere near that area, be really careful drinking water. That was another thing we learned when we went through hurricanes, and especially Floyd in North Carolina, where there was a ton of flooding, and people would turn on their taps when their water came back on, thinking that the water was safe to drink because it comes out of your tap. But often it's become really contaminated because of all of the storm water and the drainage.
Really? No way.
It's a big problem.
Really?
Yeah, so be really careful.
That's fascinating. I had no idea.
Yeah. Daryl Heisey sends $10 and says, always appreciate your videos and for spurring on discussions about games, even when it irks some game communities. Keep up the good work. Also from the wastelands of Kansas. Woo! Kansians?
Kansassians?
Kansasassers?
Kansassians? Sassy Kansans?
Kansanites. Anyway. Let's see.
Ask Kansans.
There we go. Ask.
That's an astronaut candidate. We learned that earlier this week. It was great.
Right? We also have a donation in Danish krone coming from
Oh, more crones.
more crones.
Kroner.
Coming from Cloud Miners to 100 Danish krones. Thank you so much. To support those troubled by the hurricane known as Harvey. Hopefully this will help. Or a controller sends $25 and says, I feel so useless being so far away, and I know it isn't much, but I hope this helps. It's awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you, Matt and Steph, for this chance. You guys are my heroes. Awesome. Thank you so much. I'm TMZ sends $6.24 and says thank you so much from a loyal Houston theorist. Shannon Fallon sends $25 and says charity and Undertale. I love it.
Right? We thought it was a good combination.
Yeah, we
if there's
thought
a
so.
game that's like, hey, this is a good game for charity,
Yeah.
I feel like this is a good one.
Enos Fairbanks sends $10 and says, I pray for the victims of Hurricane Harvey. Lulu Song sends $10 and says, I just wanted to say I love every single person on the Theorist team. All my prayers to Dominic and his family. Can I please get a clap and a half? If not, that's okay. Of course you can get a clap and a half.
We will read your
Come
comment,
on.
but you will not get a clap.
No clap and a half.
No clap and a half. Of course you
Awesome.
can, absolutely.
Kanumbi sends $20 and says, a classmate and fellow sailor from Houston and has family in Texas. So here's some love for a shipmate and those in their time of need. Thank you very much. Alice Carr sends $20 and says, from Lawrence, Kansas, but I have family in Texas. Hope everyone will be safe. Love from Kansas. Man, the Kansas theorists coming out in force. Hashtag theorist for 5 years, by the way. That's awesome.
Wow.
5-year anniversary. Woo woo. Catherine Dawson Foy sends £10 and says, "Hi Matt, Pat, and Stephanie. Love you guys so much. Since the Radicate jumping out of the bushes joke, I was wondering if Matt, Pat, if you would be interested in doing a Spyro theory, as you did one for Crash."
Oh man,
that's awesome.
The Spyro theory?
Yeah. Maybe. We'd have to come up with something.
I love Spyro.
Yeah.
We could do some. I wonder. I'm not. So I love Spyro, and I played all his original games. I haven't. I'm not familiar with like his work in the Skylander series, so I'd have to look into that. But yeah. Oh, I'd totally do something on Spyro. We're actually. I just finished a deadlock today on Crash Bandicoot, which is exciting. So I'm trying to incorporate more and more of like the PlayStation era games.
Yeah, because they're awesome.
Because they're awesome and fun, and we haven't talked a whole lot about them.
Yeah.
So yes, I would love to do some Spyro.
Let's see. Jordan St. Julian sends $20 and says, "Hope this helps someone in need. I always love watching GTLive, film theory, and game theory. Thank you." The Muchacho sends $5 and says, "I wanted to share 2 positive scriptures. Revelation 2:14 says that in part neither will mourning, nor outcry, nor pain be any more. The former things have passed away." And it's a nice message about looking toward the future. Thank you very much for your donation. William McAllister sends $10 and says, "My area of Houston is still under a 10 p.m. curfew, so looks like I'll be spending tonight watching old GT live streams." Oh, well, thank you for hanging out with us.
Yeah,
and we hope it's enjoyable while you're waiting things out.
I recommend. Oh no, what was a decent one?
Life is Strange. Get caught up.
Get caught up with Life is Strange.
Oh man. Yeah, this is a special one. Bang Plays Games sends $5 and says, "Pulled over to send this, listening to the stream during my 12-hour evacuation drive. I fought Harvey until he brought down Beaumont's water system. Thank you so much for your donation, and we hope to be sending all of this back your way."
Of course.
Ben Haugill sends £5 and says, "When I watched the GT Live tribute to the fan lost the other day, I was extremely touched. Thank you for loving your community and doing this charity."
The thing is, the thing to remember, right, is, like, yes, this live stream and the channel is all about having fun with video games and nerding out over things and whatever, but at the end of the day, we are a community, we are a family, and the way that you all have affected all of our lives is tremendous, and I don't take that lightly, and I don't think any of us do.
Yeah.
You know,
except for Skip.
Skip kind of takes it lightly.
Sometimes we have to remind him to be extra thankful.
Yeah, Skip isn't. He's
He's
sleeping
kind of a
right
bum.
now. He's kind of laying down on the job right now. But it is. It's one of those things that, like, you know, it's an honor to have been selected by you guys to be someone that you watch and enjoy and want to hang out with.
Yeah.
And if we're in a position to help you guys back, we want to do that and to show our thanks and appreciation for all the blessings that you've given us.
Yeah.
And so, you know, days like today are one of the more direct ways that we're able to do that.
Yep.
You know, a lot of it is just like, hey, we strive to create really good stuff and really fun stuff and keep a high level of quality and for you guys and do things that you're going to enjoy watching. But, you know, days like today are a little bit more serious and are ways that we can more directly impact, hopefully, the lives of a lot of people in a really positive direction.
Yep, absolutely. The question sends 20 pounds and says, we get severe flooding in parts of England sometimes, but nothing near that bad. Heart goes out to them. Also, thanks for the great content, and if I can, What Happened to Edith Finch and Paradigm are great for the live stream. We've gotten What Happened to Edith Finch as a request a lot lately, so I know we're looking into that one. I haven't heard of Paradigm. Do you know Paradigm?
I don't know Paradigm.
That might be one to look into. That'd be awesome. Allison Palmer sends $20 and says, I hope everyone is okay in Texas. I love you guys so much. If you can, I highly recommend playing the Kingdom Hearts series. We're big fans of the Kingdom Hearts series.
We are, and I just got the like HD final mix unmastered or whatever.
Yep.
Unmastered? Sorry, I was thinking
remastered.
Remastered.
Yep, there you go. Unmastered. David Cabrera Tovar sends €10 and says, just a little donation. Everything counts. Thanks to all the people that is helping directly and indirectly. As a community, we can get through everything. Love from Spain. Stay strong. Thank you so much for your donation. Let's see. Jarek Hedrick sends $10 and says, heck, if I can spend $10 on Wendy's, I can spend $10 on this.
That's
awesome.
That's a great way of thinking
That's
about
awesome.
it. It's
Thank
true.
you. Wow.
Also, by the way, what did you get at Wendy's? Because
I mean, seriously.
It's all great.
Was it nuggets? Was it a summer salad? Did
well,
you get a Frosty?
It's a lot. If you spend $10 on nuggets, that's a lot of nuggets.
That is a lot of
That's
nuggets
a lot
at
of
Wendy's.
nuggets.
Maybe it was a summer salad and nuggets and a little Frosty.
A summer salad. Did you get a festive summer salad?
We have a very special donation. This is from Austin, Oregon.
Hey, Austin!
Who, if you don't know Austin does the science, which is awesome. It's one of our favorite. It's one of our favorite things on the internet, which is why it's now here.
It's why it's with us on the channel.
Austin is awesome as a content creator and as a human being. He sent a $500 donation. Thank you so much, Austin.
Austin,
this is
clapping
amazing.
a half to you, buddy. Seriously.
Keep fighting the good fight.
Austin, you're incredible.
super.
We're so lucky.
You're awesome.
So, and for those of you who don't know, like, a lot of the Theorists team is, like, remote. Like, we have the guys here, but, like, Goomba, Austin, they live elsewhere, right? We don't have, like, an office where everyone gets together, and so we do, like, Skype chats and Google Hangouts and things like that. And so, anytime we get to talk to each other, it's always awesome. So, Austin, you are incredible. We are so lucky to have you on the team.
Yeah.
And you're just a genuine person. Like, you are phenomenal.
You're a real human being. No, you're fantastic.
Seriously, and we're
Seriously,
so lucky to be working with you.
Yeah. So thank you so much for that. We also have a $100 donation from JetDude590. Thank you so much for your donation.
That's tremendous. Thank you, JetDude590. No comment.
No
Thank
comment. And Cassidy the Great, $5 donation. I love you guys and appreciate who you are as human beings, and this reinforces it. Awesome. Thank you so much. Pashinko, thank you for doing this, guys. And Josh Daniels says, sorry, it's not much. I'm broke. Everything counts. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Let's see.
I'm doing so bad at this game right now.
Matthew,
seriously. Well, I'm trying to divide my attention to what you're saying and also, like, focusing on everything.
From the Filafasano / the Noose of the Foos.
The Noose of the Foos.
The Noose of the Foos. We have a $100 donation.
Holy cow, thank you guys.
So much,
Seriously.
you guys. My prayers go out to the Saldivar family. Here's all I have. P.S. Love you guys. Thank you so much. That's an incredible donation.
Seriously, thank you. And everyone appreciates it.
Yeah.
It's going to the best of causes.
Yeah. Bill Cipher sends $20. Bill Cipher!
Bill!
Cipher! Amazing that you're helping out to this tragedy. I'm sorry, the people of Houston. I'm donating $20 on your behalf. Sorry I couldn't donate more. Thank you so much for your donation. Royal Shadowstopper 13 sends $10 and says, thank you guys so much for what you're doing. It means a lot that you're doing this charity event. Quick question, what is it like working with Nate Wants to Battle?
Oh my gosh, Nate!
He's great.
Nate's
He's really
the
nice.
best.
He's really nice. He's really easy to work with. And we've loved pretty much everything we've done with him.
Oh, Nate is tremendous, and he's super talented.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And like, I don't know. He's also hilarious. Like on camera and off. There's a lot of YouTubers who have different personalities who are on camera as well as off camera. Like they're different.
One of the comments that you get is like, "Oh no, you're like that in real life."
I am equally as excitable and loud and nerdy as I am on and off camera.
Yeah.
And Nate Wants to Battle. Nate, he is the exact same way. He's like, well, not. He's the same person. He's not super nerdy and geeky like I am.
Yeah.
In his own way.
But he is himself on and off camera.
And
That's great.
he is constantly making jokes and doing silly voices and stuff. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
He's super, super funny. Like, you're laughing the entire time that you're doing, like, a collab with him. He's great.
Yeah.
Actually, I've been meaning to get together with him. It's been too long.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
We'll have to work on that. Clockwork Cthulhu sends in 100 Danish, shoot, what is it?
I think it's Krona.
Crumpets.
Crone?
I think
Old
it's crumpets. Crone.
Old Lady
There we go.
Crones.
And says, thank you for all your hard work. And your Death Note video was really good.
Yay! You
Awesome.
made a video that people
Awesome.
didn't hate. Yes!
Right.
Nothing about talking about
says,
the mass destruction of Japan's prison population.
Right? The Park to Scary Game Friday. And have you heard about the Talos Principle from Denmark?
I have heard about the Talos Principle. I've never actually looked into it.
Yeah. Alex Yoke sends $20 and says, you are so awesome trying to help Texas like that. Can I get a clap and a
You
half?
absolutely can, Alex.
Yep. Whoop, there we go. There we go. Oh.
You did like 2.5 clap steps.
Okay.
That
yep,
was
I
a
know.
whole.
That was
4
a whole
claps.
line of claps. It was crazy. It was nuts. Okay.
Here we go.
We have a new currency.
Oh, a new currency.
I thought I was pretty good at recognizing currency. Oh, I do know this one. So we have a donation of 50 Mexican pesos from PIE1. Thank you for your donation. We have $5 Canadian coming in from Brian Spitz, who says, good wishes from a Canadian theorist. We don't get many hurricanes up here. I imagine not, but we send our love and support. You guys have a lot of snow.
Yeah, you get snow, so that's kind of its own
yeah,
thing.
you got your own things going on.
Snow's a rough one to deal with sometimes, as we are in Snowden right now.
Right? Masterplayed 111 sends $10 and says, hey guys, I'm the creator of Game Theory Alpha, named in progress. And I wanted to let you know the release date is October 28th. Prayers to Texas. Oh man, we've got some of our fan game creators here.
That's great.
Thank you so much.
Everyone is showing up in force.
Yeah,
Thank you guys
thank you.
for showing up in force. Seriously.
Roland Peterson sends $50 and says, hi guys, my birthday's on September 5th. Can I get a clap and a half?
Yeah.
Nice. I also recently attempted to binge Stanley Parable and found that the third installment was private. May I ask why?
What happened with that one?
Was there a copyright
Jason,
thing?
do you remember what the problem was with that one?
I'll
it was
have
weird.
to re-look into it. There were issues about even trying to get it back to public. Like, I think we were having
might have been a
troubles even
YouTube
switching it over.
Thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
think it was a
definitely
weird
back
YouTube
end
thing.
thing, and I think it's
it's a
an
YouTube
error.
problem.
Like, I don't know if it's an error issue or what's going on.
Okay,
with that.
we'll relook into it again. Thanks for reminding us, because we love playing Stanley Parable, and if you haven't seen us play the Stanley Parable game, we have like a whole series of videos on it, except for video 3, which are up on the GTLive on the GTLive archive channel. Devin Trevor sends $20 and says, hello from Archive Land. I listen to your theories while I'm at work. And this is my first live stream. I'm so happy it could be one for such a good cause. Thank you so much for joining live. Welcome to the land of the living. Andrew Singley sends $20 and says, this charity stream fills us with determination. Thank you for using your great power for this great responsibility. Thank you for helping us.
Man, he's having some bone cologne.
May May sends a £5 donation and says, I'm English, so I can't really relate to this, but I'm going to try to help. That's awesome. Thank you so much.
You know what? And that's the world could use a little bit more of that. Like, hey, I don't necessarily understand what's going on, but I'm going to try to relate.
Right.
I'm going to learn more about. That was something we actually. What was it we were talking about on the way back from lunch today, Jason? Where it's like, what's frustrating a lot of times isn't people's lack of understanding, it's people's unwillingness to try and understand.
Ooh.
Right?
That's deep.
Like, it's understandable for people to not understand a situation.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes it's hard to educate yourself, sometimes it's hard
You
to
just
put
don't
yourself
have,
in
you
other
don't
people's
have an
positions.
experience.
Yeah.
You don't. You
But the-
just can't.
But the problem is when you are actively unwilling or like closing yourself off to trying to understand someone else's perspective or experiences. That was deep.
That was
Apologize.
deep.
Apologize for being there.
More5 sends a $10 donation and says, I have some friends who live in the area. Thank you for everything you're doing with this stream. Also, is there any chance you would play The Vanishing of Ethan Carter on the live stream?
Ooh.
I don't know that one.
I don't know that one either.
We're writing it down.
Yeah, write it down.
Nick Dobie says, or oh shoot, there's so much pressure now. How did I say it before? Did I say Nick Dobie or Nick Dobie? Oh man. Okay, so Nick sends a $30 donation and says, awesome job on pronouncing my name right.
Good job!
But I don't remember how I said it before. Thanks so much, Matt, Pat, Steph, and the rest of the GT team for doing the stream. Clap and a half to you guys.
I remember when I used to do the morning announcements in middle school and high school. Doing like birthday announcements were always so hard because everyone has such different spellings for their names and everyone comes from different backgrounds. You're always going to mispronounce
Oh my gosh, yeah, there's no chance. I used to get, if it makes you feel better, I used to get unbelievably mispronounced versions of my name. My old last name, my main name is Cordato, which it shouldn't be that hard, but I used to get Cordato.
Cordato,
I used to get Cordodo.
like tomato.
I used to get Cordodo. That was a good one. Cortado.
Ooh, Cortado.
Oh my gosh, I got all of them. And it was like, it was sometimes like people just saw the first letter and the last letter of the name and then just filled in whatever they wanted in between. It was very weird. Let's see. Shade sends $10 and says, I just got my wisdom teeth pulled. I hope this helps the people who are in as much pain as me.
Oh,
jeez. Wisdom teeth are tough, are a tough one. Zaina S sends $20 from Canada. The Ice Angel Demon sends another $5 and says, I know $5 isn't much, but I know it will make a difference. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Audie the Adventurer sends 10 pounds and says, I hope this helps. Clap and a half. Clap and a half to you.
Yep.
Let's see. Lita Maybe sends $50 and says, when I'm lonely, I pretend you guys are my friends.
Oh.
Thank you for all the content. That's awesome. Well,
I mean, we're your friends at a distance.
yeah,
right?
I mean,
like,
the thing is, we get a lot out of our relationship with you guys, and when we do see people in person, like, there are no handshakes, there is no, like, we ask people what their names are, but but like we go like straight for the hugs. We're
very
like,
huggy.
We know
We're very huggy people.
Yeah, we know, we feel like we know people who watch these streams. North Melon sends $5 from Canada and says, hey Matt and Steph, so glad you're doing the Undertale stream because I've never played or viewed the game before.
Oh,
Lots
no way.
of love to
Really?
the Hurricane Harvey victims. Oh man, you may be the only one, but that's okay.
did you avoid the theories on it? I'm kind of curious. Well, like, we may never know.
I don't know, but we will never know.
You're seeing me beast the time.
Oh yeah, that's
good.
pretty awesome.
I say his famous last words. Watch me completely shut down.
Fiefs says, as a fellow Texan, I can only do so much. As a law student in Texas, I hope to be able to lend my help like law students did after Katrina. Thanks for doing this from the both of you. And sends $50, so thanks so much.
For your donation.
Molly Galena sends $10 and says, you guys are doing a great thing. Happy to donate for the cause. Sally Campbell sends $10 and says, I know it's not much, but I wanted to help. I've always come to GTLive to laugh with you guys. It's impacted some of our community physically, but this has impacted some of our community physically, but it has had an effect on all of us. Thank you. Thank you.
I mean, the one thing that I hope that this does do, I mean, it's tragic, right? But I think what I hope it does do is it brings us closer together as a community. Because I think showings like this and showing the outpouring of support that we have as a Theorists community is a really good way to show, like, we aren't just a bunch of random people who watch a YouTube channel or who, talk about video games or whatever, play video games, but like, we are connected in some way. There's something deeper than just like, oh, we all click on the same videos or, you watch us do stuff.
Yeah.
And I hope that helps bring people together and also, just don't know, sets a positive example for other kind of like online communities.
Yeah. Brianna Swaney sends $50 and says, "You guys are amazing and so inspiring. Thank you so much for doing this." Thank you so much for doing this. Kiera Nichols sends $20 from Canada and says, "Thank you guys for doing this charity stream and playing Undertale too. You guys always work so hard to make me so happy. I'm super happy to be donating to help Texas through you guys." Also, small slap and a half.
Oh, slap! Oh no! Wait! No! Slap and a half! Oh, I need every bit of life at this point.
Victoria Bates sends $30. It was a request from a donator. I had to.
I understand. Steph.
Victoria
Okay.
Bates sends $30 and says, "Sending half of my first paycheck. I hope this will help. Thank you so much."
Congrats on the first
Yeah,
paycheck.
and congrats on your first paycheck. That's huge.
No! Shoot.
Please tell someone today that you love them. Stephanie, what is your favorite type of tea? And will you ever play Professor Layton, the best puzzle game ever? Ooh, I've never heard of that one, but Professor Layton, now we have it.
Oh, I know Professor Layton.
You do?
Oh yeah, totally.
I don't know that one. What is
died?
it? You died?
Yeah. The first time I played this, I didn't actually lose to Papyrus.
Man.
I know.
Aw, that's okay. It was the slap and a half that
It was.
did
It completely threw me off. It
and
was
my
brutal.
favorite type of tea, I love a lot of different kinds of teas.
This
It's
is accurate. She
really-
does love a lot of different types of
It's
tea.
really hard. But if I had to choose one, like just one type of tea and not even like going into brands and all that kind of stuff, it's just crazy.
Stephanie can go pretty deep when it comes to the tea stuff.
I can go pretty deep when it comes to tea.
She can go really deep.
I love Japanese sencha tea. It's a kind of green tea, and if you smell it, it almost smells like fresh cut grass. I know that sounds like not something you'd want to drink, but it smells so good. And if you're sick, it can make you, it clears you up, it makes you feel better, and it has like a nice like light taste. It doesn't taste bitter like a lot of tea does, or like a lot of like kind of green tea can. So that's my favorite type, is Japanese sencha, at least right now. But I go through lots of phases with tea. I just bought one when we were in New York a few weeks ago. That's a black currant tea. It's like black tea with black currants in it. It's really good. So I go through all sorts of tea, but that's a mainstay of mine, Japanese sencha.
Harney and Sons as a brand, you like
Harney and Sons is a brand I like a lot. Kira, and they're based in upstate New York. Kira Nichols sends $20. We did this one. Okay. Andrew Nelson sends $50 and says, "Just pre-ordered the new Call of Duty and South Park games. What games are you two looking forward to?" Also, blaming Jason that I didn't get a World War II beta key. What? Not sure.
I don't know. Why didn't you get a World War II beta key, Jason?
I don't know.
Why didn't you?
No
I would blame
idea.
Jason for that too.
Right. Feel free to blame Jason. It's fine.
Yeah, Jason, why
I feel
didn't we
like
get?
I would want to be a part of World War II.
Why
I'm
didn't we
just
get a
gonna
World War II
sit
beta
that
key,
out.
Jason?
I know. Gosh.
Blame Jason for that.
What are we looking forward to? The South Park game will be really fun. So this is one that's already out, but
Yeah. That.
but no, I was trying to think of something that isn't out yet.
Or were you thinking of Horizon Zero Dawn?
I was
'Cause know
thinking
you
of
have-
Horizon
you've been
Zero
wanting
Dawn.
to play
I've
that.
been wanting to play it, but it's already out, so it doesn't sound as exciting. But I haven't played it. I've barely even looked at it, honestly. So that's one that I'm looking forward to playing as soon as I get time to play it. But with big games like that, I like to like sit down, invest like a whole weekend into like really digging into it. So that's the one I'm looking forward to, even though it's already out.
I want to do. I mean, obviously Cuphead. Cuphead's
yeah.
coming out, I think, this month, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So is Bendy. Bendy's
I
also
was going to
exciting.
say, I'm also looking forward to Hello Neighbor in December.
Oh man, the
genuinely.
final version of Hello Neighbor.
Yep.
That's exciting. Austin actually started playing Destiny 2, and I'm excited to check out Destiny 2.
Yeah.
As far as kind of like more AAA style games, I enjoyed Destiny 1 a good bit, even though the lore was on an external website.
Terry
Ah,
Samuelson sends 200 Norwegian krone and says, "To the GTLive gang and all the loyal theorists, you are all great and give me hope in this crazy world. Keep smiling, everyone." Thank you so much for your donation. Iman 1072 sends $10 and says, "Thank you for this. So much I want to ask, but I'll wait until the next AMA. Prayers to everyone affected in the hurricane, and thank you to my favorite channel for giving us an opportunity to help." From Evan. That's
Okay.
awesome. Thank you so much.
Wait, what? You could ask whatever.
Yeah. If you do send in
Yeah.
a question,
Oh,
we'll do our best to answer it.
Yeah, unlike the AMA, it's going to be hard for us to get to everyone today.
Yeah,
We're trying to get through as many people.
We just can't promise that we'll get to every
Yeah,
single person
last time
today,
we cut it
so-
off at a... So, like, last time, in order to get to everyone during that AMA who donated on the Super Chat, we literally cut it off 30 minutes in, and then for the next 2 hours, talk to everyone.
Yeah.
This one, because we want to raise as much money as possible to donate to the people of Texas, you know, the charities
don't wanna
helping
cut
out
it
Texas.
off,
We don't want to
yeah.
cut it off, which means we're going to get probably more donations than we can possibly talk about. Like, Steph is still talking
but we're
from,
reading
like, an hour
about
back, so.
we're reading through a lot of them. Mia Monaco sends $20. Thank you for your donation. May sends 10 pounds and says, I'm English, so I can't really relate. Oh, but I'm trying to help. That we got that one already. Great. Let's see. Kurosaki Ken sends €10 and says, quick, read the next one. Anna Cervantes says, sends $10 and says, hi, hopefully this helps. Also, can you wish Young Cook a happy birthday? Thank you. Happy birthday, Young Cook.
Happy birthday, Young
Clap
Cook.
it a half to you. I'll just do it since Matthew has got to focus here.
Oh, come on. There we go. Clap it half.
Woo!
Happy birthday, considering his absence.
Let's see. Oh, interesting. Jesse Luna sends $10 and says, I would send more, but I live near the disaster zone and gas is super expensive. So yeah, I love you guys. Thank you so much.
No, thank you.
And best of luck. Hang in there. Tiny Dragon Heart sends $50 and says, hopefully this works. Happy I can be here for the stream. My prayers are to the people in Texas. Thank you so much. Cameron Fenich sends $10 from Canada and says, this is my first stream. Love the message. Abigail Insert Rainbow sends $7 and says, love the channel and Undertale and charity. Perfect.
That's a good combination of things then for this live stream.
Thrill 38.
Also, can I humble brag? I just had to eat my bee scotch. I had to eat my bee scotch
no,
pie.
not your bee
I had to eat
scotch.
the bee scotch. First time, again, humble brag. First time I played Undertale. I purposely saved the bee scotch pie until the very end because I'm like, oh, this might be an important item since it was given to me.
Oh.
It had no
No.
effect.
Okay.
It really didn't do anything.
It's all right. It's all right. Okay. Thrill 38 Space 5 sends $20 and says, so happy to see big YouTube channels helping out. Boxes of Orden sends $500 and
Holy
says,
cow,
which is
thank you.
incredible, and says, Super Chat makes me feel like I'm kind of shallow, like I'm bragging about donating. At least the money is going to a good cause. Love you guys and everything you do. The world needs hundreds more people like you. I can't wait to see where this channel goes.
You have
Thank you
literally
so
nothing
much.
to be embarrassed
Yeah,
about.
there's.
Although I do understand that mentality of like wanting to kind of stay anonymous with it. It's like, oh, look at how much I'm donating.
Yeah.
You know what? It's fine. Like,
You know what?
at
You're
the end of the day,
awesome. Thank you so much, and it is going to a good cause.
If it would be bragging about how much you're donating if your comment was like, wow, look at how much I donated. Look at how wealthy I am. Make it rain.
Hashtag make it rain.
Hashtag making it
No,
rain.
you're
Except
awesome.
not, because that's what got Texas into this problem in the first
Oh.
place. Sorry. I didn't want, like, I didn't think it was, I mean, it's too soon, but I thought it was, like, neutral enough. I mean it in all the best of intentions, guys.
I think
That
it's a really cute
running
pun.
a
I think
charity
it's a really
stream,
cute
I
pun.
think it's fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like we're running a
We're
charity
okay.
stream. We're showing our
We're
love.
okay.
So if I can make one, like, rain joke. Okay.
Anime Lover 039. I liked it. I think it's funny. Sends $10 and says, GTLive starts a charity stream. You are filled with determination. Take care of yourself, kid, because somebody really cares about you. Sans from Undertale. Okami-chan sends $50 and says, my kids and I always love watching you guys play games. Thank you for being one of the more family-friendly gaming channels out there, both on the live chat and in the theory videos. The charity shows your big heart. Thank you for doing this. Thank you for doing this. We really appreciate it. And then Thrill385 donates $10 again and says, thanks for helping those in need. Seymour Semmel sends $20. Thank you for your donation. Zachary Tahinakos sends $250 and says, thanks for doing this.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for doing this. Neil Sulek sends $100 and says, I am a musical theater kid born in Medina that is a big fan of Mother, Battletoads, and I want to be the guy. You blew my mind when you used some Bucky O'Hare music for one of your videos.
Yes!
And I've been a fan ever since.
Thank you.
Thank you
I like
for
that
all
the
you
theory
do.
wasn't the thing that convinced you. It was the Bucky O'Hare music
Yeah.
that I blatantly ripped up.
That's awesome.
Bucky O'Hare was a great and completely underappreciated game from the NES era. It was phenomenal. It was a great game. So, Bucky O'Hare. Anyway, it had like that cool. Reminded me a bit of like the Capcom style, like Mega Man games. Darkwing Duck. It's awesome. Bucky O'Hare is great. I have to make sure I befriend the pirates.
Oh
here.
yeah, just make sure you make the right choices.
Yeah.
In the meanwhile, thank you so much for your donation.
I do miss the days where I was not smart enough at YouTube to use other, like, where I would just be like, I guess I could just use video game music. Those don't seem to be copyright claimed.
Uh-oh.
I've learned my lesson since then.
Yeah, it
but,
took him a while to copyright claim some of them. Like, not all of them were entered into Content ID.
Oh,
at that
especially
point.
like the old, like, what I would do, this is terrible, I would actually go to channels that collect old game, just original soundtracks, and I would go to like the oldest, most obscure games I could find, because I'm like, no one cares about, you know, I can't even remember the names, but like these generic fighting games and generic sports games and stuff that, like that are just lost to time but had great music, and I'm like, no one's gonna copyright claim these.
Ayo!
That won't get me into trouble. Because I also wasn't monetizing back then either. I was just afraid of getting copyright strikes.
Right.
But I'm like, I need music. I don't know where to get music from. Old video games.
Ira Moser sends $20 and says, say Machikoneko, please. I want to see if you can pronounce it. How do you pronounce that?
Machikoneko? Machikoneko? Machikoneko?
Maybe it's Machikoneko or maybe it's Machikoneko.
Do we know what it means?
I don't know. No, I have no idea. Maybe it's really dirty. Oh no!
Oh no!
Ah,
We
okay.
may or may not have just, and someone just complimented us on being a family-friendly stream,
I know.
Stephanie.
What were we thinking?
What were we thinking?
God.
We were wrong!
My Nugget sends $10 and says, you guys are awesome for this. Can't give much, but this is so important, and all the victims are in my thoughts and prayers. I won't stay because I have not seen Undertale, but I hope the stream goes well. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much. Brandon Dart sends $20 and says, hi, people.
Hello, world.
Awesome. You Can't Count the Stars sends $10 and says, I've been a loyal theorist for over 2 years. Thank you for being amazing and for bringing us love and laughter every day. That's awesome. College Girl sends $20 and says, my thoughts and prayers to everyone affected by the hurricane. Don't forget to send Temmie to college. Lauren Harmon sends $20 and says, I also have family in Texas. Thankfully, they're all okay. Can I get a clap and a half? Absolutely.
Clap in half.
Woo! Alyssa R sends $20. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Alyssa R sends $20 from Canada and says, you guys are amazing. GTLive is always the best part of my day. Thanks for being you. And you for being you also. Let's see. Try406 sends $10 and says, thanks for doing this, guys. I think it's really cool that you're using your success for good, and you should totally play a Mario and Luigi RPG game on stream.
Which one? Mario and Luigi RPG?
Mario and Luigi RPG.
I've watched videos of the Mario and Luigi RPG games. I'm a huge fan of Super Mario RPG. I've never actually played any of the specifically Mario and Luigi RPG games. I'd love to at some point.
Right?
I hear they're great. I hear they're really good kind of continuations of everything that was great about the Mario RPG games.
Yeah. Evo Care sends €50 and says, let's show the world that we can come together when help is needed. Greetings from Austria.
Hey,
Austria is beautiful.
Stephanie's been to Austria.
I
have not.
visited Austria once, and it was great. Vienna was super beautiful. Flowey Crown sends $20 and says, I can't think of a clever message. Glad to be part of a community where people do things like this. Love from Trash Flowey. Hufflepuff Angel sends $5 and says, love from Austin. I got lucky. 2 of my cousins go to college south, one at HU, the other at A&M Corpus, and got home safe before it got bad.
That's great.
That's awesome. Good for them.
It was interesting reading stories about it. You had read the story about how they actually didn't issue a lot of warnings because they were afraid of. Well, you can tell the story.
Well, yeah. So there's always a double-edged sword when you issue a warning and tell people to evacuate. Like again, being from North Carolina, the North Carolina coast evacuates for hurricanes. Not every time or anything like that, but you know, pretty regularly if it's going to be a bad hurricane, and they try and get people out. But that's, you know, a whole coastline, and there are lots of roads that come in from the coast. In a place like Houston, there, you know, and a city, one major city that's that big. The problem is that if you tell everyone to evacuate, it can actually cause more danger and more hazards than if people stayed in their homes, because now all the roads are clogged and not even emergency vehicles can get in and out. So there was too much of a risk, apparently, of people getting, like millions of people getting stuck on the roads, and so they actually didn't issue a lot of evacuation warnings. But it's always, I'm sure, as someone who works as a city official, it must be an incredibly hard decision to try and figure out what's the best thing to do in a situation like that. Anything going on in the game we should check in on?
We're crushing
trucking through.
Papyrus
Okay,
is
great.
eagerly awaiting a date with me.
Awesome. Okay,
Sans is dropping deep lore hints.
sweet.
It's getting intense.
I'll go fourth then. FryCook95 sends $50 and says, determination. Thank you so much. Mark04 Anthony also sends $50. Thank you so much. And says, thanks GTLive crew for this charity live stream. Wishing you the best to my fellow Texans. Stay determined. Marco M429 sends $20 and says, thank you y'all so much for everything. Everyone there in the Theorists team does such an amazing job providing awesome content for us.
Thanks, guys.
Keep up the great work and hope to see you or even serve y'all's future meals as a future chef. Oh, that's awesome.
So cool.
That's so cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah. Joshua Paul sends $20 and says, I'm sorry to hear about those.
Wait, Josh Paul?
Joshua Paul, a fifth
Josh
Paul
Paul,
brother.
Jake Paul?
No way. Chris
Wow.
Paul.
Chris Paul? This is insane,
my
guys.
gosh.
There's so many Paul brothers. You're the best.
We don't like to talk about Joshua Paul.
Why don't we like Joshua
Understandable.
Paul?
Well, let's just say
He just donated to the live stream. He seems like a
knows
great guy.
why.
Really? Josh knows why.
He
Josh,
knows.
okay, fair
He
enough.
knows what he did.
He knows what he did.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Joshua Paul says, I'm sorry to hear about those others hurt about the hurricane and hope this helps. I just love it when humanity gets together like this. Sadly, I find Undertale overrated. Classic games over new games. Ooh, shots fired. Marco M429.
Did Jason just give a thumbs up about being overrated? Okay.
Marco M429 says, thank you all so much for everything. Oh, wait,
Maybe
we
you
got
should
that
watch
one. We
the
got
game.
that one.
Quit dying so much.
Yeah, jeez.
I only died like once.
Twice.
I died once and was captured once. Okay, died once and captured once. Cut me some slack.
Oh,
friend.
man. Let's see. Okay, cool. So,
Did we catch up?
no, not quite.
Okay. You're doing. By the way,
Whew.
Steph,
I'm trucking.
you're doing great.
Awesome.
Seriously.
Reading. I'm good at the reading.
I
I'm
have
good
the
at the
easy
reading.
job in this live stream. I have the easy job of just like throwing in
You know
witty
who's doing a
banter
great
sometimes.
job on this stream? You guys.
Oh, good one! And that's actually accurate. I'm just.
Let's see. Oh wait, shoot! I was almost caught up. Okay, there we go.
Sorry.
Natalie Escura. I'm an avid tea drinker, a tea lover, and faithful watcher of all your channels. Delighted to give what I can. Love y'all. Hope to meet you, and thanks for making my bad days better. P.S. My birthday is September 8th. Can I please get a clap and a half?
You
Yes,
absolutely
you can. Woo! Let's see. Biggest MJ fan H. Wait. Biggest MJ fan H. Right.
Michael
right?
Jackson fan?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. You'll have to compete again. If MJ truly stands for Michael Jackson, it might stand for Mary Jane from Spider-Man.
It's possible.
But if it's Michael Jackson, my friend, you have to compete against my aunt who is here, who's like knows all the songs by heart. You play a little lick of a song of Michael Jackson in a store when it just starts boogieing. Just starts the boogie.
Right.
Just boogieing nonstop. It's crazy.
Biggest MJ fan H sends $10 from Australia and says, as a poor student, I don't have a lot to give, but sending as much love and support as I can from Australia. That's awesome. And we will be in Australia next week.
Yeah,
we're excited
we are ready
about
for
it.
you.
Armen Simonian sends $10 and says, please read this out loud. Matt Pattonstaff, you saved my life when I was depressed, but 200 characters isn't enough. It means so much that you would do this all the time. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Seriously.
much.
And again, like that just goes to show, you know, our commitment to you guys, right? And that's one of the reasons why we think the live stream is so important, right? Because
Yeah.
a lot of people are like, why do you live stream all the time? We don't really get it. And you know, like, to us, it's our time as a community. And yes, theories are great, and yes, kind of like, it's fun to script out things and edit it together and whatever, but like, getting to spend time just hanging out on a couch, playing games, goofing off. We film some stuff for you guys specifically, so that way you have new stuff to watch while we're away in Australia. So
yeah, it's
make
good.
sure you watch GTLive
Yeah,
while we're gone.
stay tuned into GTLive
There'll
while
be
we're
some
gone.
things that you don't expect showing up. But I think like
It's gonna get
important
weird. All right.
because I don't know, we're here to support each other.
Yeah.
You know.
Twisty J sends $5 from Canada and says, every little bit count. I'm proud of what you guys are doing. I look up to you all. Would you do a Silent Hill or Twisted Metal theory? Ooh.
Ooh, Silent Hill or Twisted Metal, huh?
Those could be good and scary.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So Silent Hill is one of those classic horror franchises that I've never actually played.
Right? I know.
Even though
I mean,
they're
I've
supposed to
seen
be
it.
Fantastic. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've
I've
seen
seen it
pieces
played.
and parts. I know a lot of like the storylines and elements and things, but
Yeah. Pewdegore sends $15 and says, I love you
Twisted
guys.
Metal. I did play Twisted Metal. We could do I wonder if they would ever do anything recent with Twisted, because Twisted Metal is actually a really fun series of just like car destruction. And there's a lot of really cool like superpowers that the cars have. We could do a Twisted Metal thing.
Ooh, okay. All right. Pewdegore sends 15 real from Brazil. I love you guys, and here's 15 real because I'm from Brazil and dollar is kind of expensive. I hope it can help. And I always want to ask this, can I get a clap and a half? Yes, absolutely. You can get a clap and a half. You ready?
Yes.
There we go. Dark Proto Girl sends $40 and says, been a theorist for a long time now. My birthday is on the 12th. Can I get a clap and a half? Also, thank you for streaming to help those in need. Yes, absolutely. Woo! Let's see. SideJob6 sends $20 and says, I apologize, Matt Pat. I feel like you hate me. Look deep in your Twitter. I said something about Manchester that was inappropriate. I presumed something about you based on your scientific degree that is untrue. And sorry again. Oh my gosh.
No worries.
Well, no hard feelings and no worries.
No, not at all.
And there's no hate on this live stream.
No, it's all love today, friends.
And
also it's one of the like, forgive, forget. Life is too short to hold like grudges and anger and I don't know.
Yeah. Conrad Cud sends $20 and says, Ohio is still superior to North Carolina. I don't know about that.
Stephanie.
I don't know about that. Have you looked into voluntarism? If so, what are your thoughts? Oh man. Oh yeah, this is a tough one. All right. And just as a heads up, everyone, we have, what do you think, Matthew, like about 10 or 15 minutes left?
Yeah.
So if you haven't donated yet and you would like to get those donations in now, we have about 10 or 15 minutes left. Unfortunately, we can't make this one of those 12 or 24-hour live streams, but we did want to dedicate this episode of GT Live to fundraising efforts for Texas and to Dominic, who was a member of the Theorist community who lost his life in the Houston area during the flooding. So we will be on for about another 10 minutes. So if you want to put in a donation, now's your chance. We're so excited to be able to support Houston. And just as a reminder, I know it's on screen, but all of the donations that we get, all of our proceeds from Super Chat will go straight to the Red Cross and the Houston Relief Fund to help the ongoing efforts for the people who are on the ground there.
Yeah.
Okay.
All of that.
I'm going to keep reading. I'm going to keep on going.
Yeah, try to get through as many as we can in the kind of the final minutes of today's stream.
Yuki-san11 donates $20 and says, thank you for everyone for donating today. I sadly lost both my grandparents to the flood several days ago, and every dollar someone donates is a second chance for those in need. Thanks, GT, for making me smile in this painful time.
Oh my gosh, Yuki-san11.
You're
in our thoughts, our prayers.
Yeah.
Please, and again, like, this is for all of you guys. Hopefully, this helps in some small way. Nothing can replace your grandparents. But hopefully, knowing that there are literally thousands of people who want to help, are sending you love and support, hopefully that helps ease the pain a little bit.
Yeah. And we really appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. That's heavy. So I'll keep reading. Doma sends $10 and says, "Thank you guys for being awesome. May I get a clap in 3/4?" Oh my goodness.
You know what? It's a special occasion. You donated. Absolutely,
All right.
we can do it here.
Ugh.
Oh,
Okay.
that's perfect.
Zachariah Nelson sends $50 and says, "Thanks for doing this. Don't forget to shout out the GDQ charity event going on right now as well for Harvey Relief." Oh yeah, if you want to, there are other charity live streams going on. If you want to keep
Wait,
following
there's a GDQ live stream?
if
I didn't know that.
If you want to keep following the relief efforts,
that's great.
For Harvey, there are other live streams going on. We love speedruns, so if you're interested in games done quick or GDQ, head over to check out that live stream.
Oh my gosh, absolutely. Games done. I love games done quick.
Yeah, we will probably have it on for the rest of the night.
Now
to
that I
be
know that there's
honest.
one,
Yeah.
while we work on theories tonight, because the reason why we have to leave is now that my family is gone, I have to actually get caught up on scripts and things.
Yeah.
As well as these guys have had
But
a
there's
really
a lot
long week.
of time to play stuff in the background.
Yeah. So.
HMJ414 sends $2 and says, "Y'all skipped mine. I'm poor." We didn't skip it. It's right there. Odd Jobs Katsura sends $10 and says, "Much love from Phoenix, Arizona. Love what you do. By the way, when are you going to finish Zelda Breath of the Wild?" It's been over 5 months.
Oh man, it's
We
another
did
Breath of the Wild.
We did answer that one a little bit earlier, but we.
Hey, if you guys want to see it, also there's
Yeah.
a Zelda Breath of the Wild theory coming up.
There's been some focus on the theory, but we can totally still storm Ganon.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Kathleen Crawford sends $5 and says, "Showing support for a fellow GTLiver. Rest in peace, Dominic." Ryan West sends $20 from New Zealand and says, "There's been a lot of news coverage of the Hurricane Harvey here in New Zealand. Only wish I could do more. Thinking of everyone affected. Keep up the good work."
Thank you.
Thank you. Hopopotamus sends $10 and says, "Did you ever think about playing a multiplayer game like Overwatch and let us join? It would be pretty nice if you did that." We do try and play as many multiplayer games as we can. So there's a couple reasons why we don't play them every day. It's really hard to play a game and look at the chat and talk to you guys at the same time. So if we're doing a multiplayer game or a game where you guys can play along with us, we try and make sure it's balanced out with other days where we can talk to you guys more. And also, we sometimes when we try and play games where we can get a lot of people into them, we end up totally crashing the games and overloading the servers because so many people play. So we have to pick those games really carefully.
It is. It's true where, like when we did the Kahoot streams and things like that, the websites a lot of times can't handle it.
Yeah.
So I have a feeling though. Overwatch would be able to handle it.
Yeah, I think they
Right?
probably
They
should be
be
able
okay.
to do that one.
They should be all right.
Snowy,
Right, Jason? They should be all right. You're the Overwatch guy.
Yeah, Jason's great at
I don't know
Overwatch.
if you guys can handle
That was the thing I was gonna. Well, that's what I was about to say. I'm like, I think the server when it comes to Overwatch, people like the servers will be able to handle it. Us, you probably
Yeah.
don't want to play with us 'cause we're that good.
Snowy Ben sends $20 from Canada and says, "From me and my dad, thank you for doing all of this. I've been watching since the beginning of Game Theory and loved all of it.
Thank
God bless
you.
and lots of love to everyone affected." That's awesome.
Back in the cringiest days of Game Theory.
Jules Little sends $5 from Australia and says, "I love this live stream and good luck to those in Texas. I got a ticket for VidCon Australia,
Hey!
but not the meet and greet, but still hope I can meet you. We'll be around both the 9th and the 10th for both like full days at VidCon."
Oh yeah, and
And
I
come up
pretty
and
much
say hi.
guarantee that you will see us there.
Yeah, at some point. We're doing so many different things.
Like, and we're doing a bunch of panels. We're doing a bunch of we'll just be around a lot lately. So don't worry, you will find us.
Yep. Let's see. Caleb Heffernan says, "Hey guys, have you ever," sends $5 and says, "Hey guys, have you ever played Batman Arkham series? If you haven't, will you play it on a future stream? Also, can I get a clap and a half?"
Absolutely.
Yes. Awesome.
I did play Arkham Knight. I did play Arkham Asylum, and I started Arkham. Arkham City is the second one, right?
Yeah.
I did a little bit of Arkham City, and then I got pulled away by something else because it's such a big game. Arkham Asylum is phenomenal, and then Arkham Knight. I wanted to finish the city first because I like playing things in order.
Yeah. Red Chocobo sends $20 and says, "Never been through anything near like this kind of natural tragedy. Hopefully this buys someone a bottle or two of water. Make sure to talk to the Blackwell security guard before you enter the school and before the storm.
Oh, no.
TBA. Ooh,
Oh,
okay.
make sure you talk to the Blackwell
Well, security guard before you enter the school. Thanks
Good
for
to
the
know.
pro tip. Oh,
Yep.
man. Alexander Allard sends $15. Thank you for your donation. Jessica Dirk sends $5 and sends all of her love. Thank you, Jessica, for your donation. Allie Trisha sends $30. Shoot, just refreshed. Oh man, now we're getting a whole bunch. We're getting a whole bunch here in at the end, so it just refreshed, and I'm trying to find my place again. Emily wants to play, sends $100 and says, "You guys are great. Thanks. Thank you so
Emily.
much." And Audrey Mango Girl sends $5 and
Emily wants to
says,
play. Matt Pat wants to say thanks.
"Yeah." Audrey Mango Girl says, "Been a fan of your channel for years. Thanks for making a loving community. I feel at home and can smile when I'm down." Clap and a half. Actually, it says calp and a half.
Oh, calp. I'm glad that we both knew
went
that.
in the same direction.
I'm glad that
Great.
we both just knew
Yep.
that that's what we were gonna do.
Yep. Great. Oh man, Darcy the Taylor Bird sends
Darcy.
$50 and says, from OC, but Houston hopes this helps. Hey, Steph and Matt, ever hear of a game series called Cube Escape by Rusty Lake?
Ooh, Cube Escape.
They're escape games with horror, fantasy, Edgar Allan Poe themes. They're highly theorizable and clearly inspired by Twin Peaks.
Oh, that's
man.
awesome.
Clap and a half. Yes, clap and a
Absolutely.
half. Woo!
Really?
Benjamin Hildebrand sends $10 and says, "Thanks, guys, because you introduced me to Austin, Oregon."
Austin
Hey,
is
that's
amazing.
awesome.
Absolutely, our pleasure.
Misunderstood Mimi Q sends
Mimi Q.
$15 and says, "Thank you so much from us here in Texas." Let's see. I lost my place back there.
Holotech
There we go.
666 donated
Yeah.
666.
Oh,
Stephanie.
man.
The sign of the beast. The beast has donated. Even Satan himself supports this live stream for charity.
Oh man.
Satan's a very charitable person. That's nice. That's great.
Mohamed Alabad sends 5,000 yen from Japan.
Presumably from Japan.
I think
might
right?
be 5,000 yen from
somewhere else.
Somewhere else.
Is that Undertale I see? Nice choice, nice cause. Stay strong, fellow Texas people. Nice. Fire Angel Storm sends $2 and says, "Released from the hospital in Kansas. Love for Texas."
Great.
That's awesome. Brandon Dart sends $28 and says, "You should do a theory on how long it would take to dial every number sequentially." Oh my gosh, that would be even worse than the Mario Maker one.
Dial every
number sequentially.
Like,
Yeah, based off Papyrus's joke.
oh,
Yeah.
How'd you
jeez.
get this number? And he's like, I did it. I dialed every number.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yep.
That's actually, I like that idea a lot. That would be a lot of fun.
We're
Because
not-
we also haven't done I know Austin did a science video about Undertale, where he calculated the value of the soul. But doing one that would actually be a good one, like a fun kind of nerdy math one.
Yeah.
For Undertale. That'd be cool.
Renaya11 sends $100 and says, "Wonderful people to be so helpful. Awesome. Thank you so much." Let's see.
Thank you.
Lashy Dorman sends $50. Thank you so much. Bcoda Z sends $10 and says, "Extra donations since you guys are all so great. Also, did you guys check out the game One Shot? It's great." Ooh, that sounds like a good one. Okay.
Is one shot.
Madeline Hanks sends $20 and says, "Y'all have amazing hearts and it's so inspiring to see. Doing everything I can from DFW area to help those affected in the South."
And I also let it be known, because we're using Super Chat, we don't really know how much
Yeah,
is being raised.
we would love to give a tally here, you guys. But we can't because we can't see the total as it's coming in. However, I've seen a couple people just in the regular chat ask if we're matching donations, and absolutely, we'd like to at least match the donations. We'll be donating on top of whatever's raised, and yes, absolutely, we'll be matching it, and then maybe additional, just depending on how much we're able to get just from this couple-hour live stream.
Yep.
So just so you guys know, and we will make sure to tweet out the total,
Yes.
so that we can all kind of celebrate, because that'll be awesome, and it's clearly going to be a whole bunch, so that's amazing.
Which is tremendous.
Trevor
Thank you.
Burgess,
Seriously, guys.
yeah,
Thank you.
seriously.
I can't, I know we've been sounding like broken records saying it over and over again, but
Yeah.
it can't be said enough.
Trevor Burgess sends $20 and says, "Game Theory is my favorite YouTube channel. I love your passion and dedication to inspiring people and helping people. Great way to give. GT got me through some dark times. Please keep being amazing." You as well. Thank you so much. Jesus Christ sends $10 and
Whoa,
says, and asks for a
Jesus!
clap and a half.
Wow,
Oh,
Jesus,
man.
really?
Amazing. Wow.
Wow.
That's pretty awesome.
Our Lord
Okay.
and Savior himself. Holy cow. And that's like $10 from like biblical times.
I know.
That's
So
like,
it's a lot
that's
now.
a lot of money.
Eloise McGinn sends $5 and says, "Thanks, Matt Pat. I live in Houston, and it means a lot." And at this point, we need to wrap up the stream since we are right about at the end here. So do you want to find a good stopping point?
This is actually probably
There it probably is.
Like this moment where Undyne kind of knocks you down the waterfall. I think this is pretty.
Yeah.
This is a pretty good place.
Okay, cool. I'll read off a couple more while you're closing out. Chimera Appleby sends $20 and says, "As someone who watched their home of 13 years suddenly become a river in a night and then reappear within a morning, I feel lucky to have walked away with nothing but a slight ant infestation."
That's incredible.
Wow. Thank you for thinking of us. That's amazing. And I'm so glad to hear that there are people who are coming out on the luckier end and that not everyone has had so much devastation.
Seriously, I mean, yeah, for your home to have survived that is just tremendous.
Yeah.
Jarmsy, second donation for Texas, even though it's not that much. Can I get a sneeze and a half for my sick face?
And Chris Gianti sends $20 and says, "Hope it helps." Everything has helped today, you guys. It
Seriously.
absolutely helps, and we are so thrilled and honored and thankful to have you guys as part of this community and to be able to do this with you today. Again, one last time before we sign off, this stream was inspired by and dedicated to loyal theorist Dominic, who whose life was lost in the floods in Texas as part of this hurricane, and so we really wanted to make a community effort to donate to the disaster relief there. Thank you again for your donations to the Red Cross and to the Houston Relief Fund. We are so excited to be able to support them with you.
Seriously, and if there's good to come out of this, like I said, it's to show that we're all united as a community, as a family, and that we are here to support one another when we're in need. And I think at a time when the world is scared of each other in a lot of cases, or the world is having trouble communicating with people of different beliefs, and there's a lot of aggression going on, knowing that we can come together and especially this community can come together in a time of tragedy to help one another is really uplifting. And I think it's an example, hopefully, that others can follow out there in the world. So I have said this before on the live streams, and I want to reiterate here, which is I am so proud of you guys and of this community that we've been able to build, because so sometimes the internet gives this community a hard time because we overthink things and we're too adamant by saying Sans' nests or whatever. But when push comes to shove, the positivity that you guys exude, the supportiveness that you have, and the love that you have is just tremendous. The respect that you have for others is commendable, and hopefully, we can help everyone in Texas through this difficult time. So even if you weren't able to donate today, if you didn't have the opportunity to, whatever it is, your support, your caring, your positivity just sets an example for others to follow.
Yep.
So thank you guys, seriously, for all of your support, both on this stream and specifically for this live stream.
And go check out the Games Done Quick live stream because
Yes.
it's awesome, whether or not
They'll
you
probably be going on.
yeah,
for a
whether or
little
not
bit
you
longer.
donated or not, or donate to them or whatever. Games Done Quick is awesome. We love watching speedruns. That's probably what we're going to be watching tonight. And there are, just as a reminder, lots of other ways that you can donate, whether it's your time. We had a great shout out earlier in the stream to donate blood, which there's always a big need for in this
Regardless of
kind
where
of
you
time.
are,
Where
donating
nowhere,
blood is great.
Yeah, wherever you are, other great organizations that are doing really great work as part of the relief effort at the ASPCA. As someone who has people who have a cat who we love very much.
We kind of like animals here.
That's
so
a close
that's
one
good
to our heart as
because
well.
animals are affected by these sorts of things
Yeah,
too.
tremendously. So thank you guys again, and we are, we're just really excited, and we'll hopefully be able to get the tallies within a couple of days, and then we'll be able to tweet out about that.
And again, if there's one last thing to say about all of this, it's I think we can take an example from Dominic and just, life is short, so don't be afraid to go out there and live your life and tell the people around you that you love them and appreciate them. And we love and appreciate each and every one of you. So, and you can't say that enough. So anyway, with that, we'll be back Monday, 4 o'clock p.m. Pacific time for for a live stream, a new week and a new live stream. It's an important one because it's the last one that we'll be doing before we head off to Australia.
Yeah, so be there, and in the meantime, have
bon voyage.
Have a great weekend, and if you have Monday off, good for you. Don't tell these guys, and we will be here.
We'll be here on Labor Day, laboring for your enjoyment. So there it is. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for your love and support. And remember, that's just a stream, a live stream. Go watch the GDQ stream.
Let's go say goodbye in the chat. The Marvel guy says bye.
Nathaniel Ingresso says bye, guys.
Benetta Menezes sends hearts.
AK-47Z says beware the man who speaks in hands.
Ooh, Evelyn Rose sends hearts.
Luna Bruce says bye and thank you for this stream.
And Ulrich Weimer says the chat is going faster than the Mississippi.
Official MTG says what?
Grace Wool says bye.